Hello everybody, how are we doing? I hope everybody's doing well so far here. Hey, my name's Vinny. I'm gonna be playing Sonic Adventure 2 today. I'm gonna have some friends joining me a little bit later. But welcome to the stream. Ariana Jaws and Animates, Bailey Maloney, Bowser Prince, Brendan Tiska, All Hail the Mind Flayer, CJ the Beast, Hooded Hedgehog, Inferno Blaze, Kyoko Murdoch, Lester Papadopoulos, Lindsay and Jake Kangaroo Mouse, Matt Brabham, Mateo Signor, Movie Sonic 25, Nafisa Ahmed, Rainbow Blitz, Shadowstar 13, The Famous Hector, The Hampton City Dreamer, and Tony T. And to everybody else that's coming into the chat, hello. My friend Staunton also appears to be in the chat. He's going to be joining us on the microphone here shortly. Hampton City Dreamer says, and now, live from Super Nintendo 64 on YouTube, it's time. The Famous Hector says, insert Sonic Adventure 3 joke here. We can dream. Bailey says, ladies and gentlemen, Vinny has entered the building. I'm here. I've been in the building. I think most of us have been in a building for the past little while, anyhow. Hope everybody's staying safe out there. I think I saw somebody say they were watching from Italy. So, welcome. I hope you're doing well over there. Happy to have you. Anyhow, today we're playing a game that I think most of you are familiar with. Sonic Adventure 2. Inferno Blaze says, so that's what your normal voice sounds like. I know your work is Shadow over at Sonic Song 182. Your Shadow is awesome. 10 out of 10. Thanks. Famous Hector says, I didn't know Vinny was in a building. Yeah, it wouldn't work very well to be doing this outside. Gabriel L says, the coolest has arrived. The pumpkins are already in the chat. They're already trying to summon my friend Ryan here. Ariana says, Jenna is best anime. I'm gonna have to take your word for it. Bailey says, I have Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for my Nintendo GameCube. Very nice. I just found out last night that I apparently have a very rare version of Sonic Adventure 2 on the GameCube. They did this thing called the Sonic Adventure 2 pack that came with both Sonic Adventure DX and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And apparently it was a limited run thing, and I have it. Ariana Jaws and Animate says, streaming Sonic Adventure 2 outside, not clickbait. Hello, Blue Magic. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Shadowstars 13 says, all hail the Pumpkin Lord. Hooded Hedgehog says, Vinny, you have Sonic Gold. Complete accident, guys. Alright, well, the last time I tried to stream Sonic Adventure 2, for some reason it just wouldn't work. So hopefully today we don't have this problem. I've tested it a few times. I think we should be alright. Hello, Dust. Good to have you here. Inferno Blaze says, I never got to play Sonic Adventure 2 till the remaster version on the 360 PS3. We're playing, actually, today the remastered version off of Steam. If you don't have it, it's available. It's a fun game. Lots of good Sonic lore in this game. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get us going here. First things first, we're turning off the music. No more hold music. You gotta awkwardly listen to me just talking now. How's everybody doing? Is everybody having a good Friday so far? I know a lot of you have come from the Sonic Song 182 live stream. So happy to have you here from there. Are we working? Is it going? Maybe. There it goes. Presented by Sega. Sonic Team. Blue Magic says, Shadow played Sonic Adventure 2 during the streamathon. Hope you have a fun time playing the game, Vinny. This is the Sonic Adventure 2 Battle expansion of the main game. So we get that cool little intro. I want to make sure that our audio looks okay here. Everything sound good? Is the music drowning me out like the cutscenes would? 'Cause that's all I aim to avoid.
File select.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and get started here. Today we're going to play through, I think we're going to play through the hero's story. But I'm going to wait until we get some friends here to start that up. We're just going to
select a stage.
Just gonna mess around here. Matt Bradham says audio is chef's kiss, so that's good to hear. Blue Magic says they can hear me. Good. Ooh, should I don't think I can improve this B rank, but we'll give it a shot. Hooded Hedgehog says, Yo, Vinny, you remember Sonic Shorts? I sure do. Like all 10 volumes. However many Sonic Paradox has done. They do good work. I stopped by one of their live streams earlier today, just very briefly. I said Pingus in the chat, and I got out of there. I think the wax was animated. Actually, I don't think I've got the upgrade here, so let's go and get one of those. Flame Ring! Hooded Hedgehog says, got him. Alright, now we can do this cool fire somersault. A very important action for progressing farther. Orange Lightning says, snooping as usual, I see. When you're playing this game, you gotta do the sick front flip. Definitely not improving my A rank now. CJ says this brings back memories from the streamathon when you couldn't get on top of the bridge. Yeah, that was a rough time. That was real struggle. I don't know what my problem was. Magic says, meeting you, Vinny, is one of the things on my bucket list. I really hope to meet you one day and hug you to show my support to you. Well, I'm going to be... I think I'm allowed to say that I am going to be at Sonic Revolution this year. As long as it still happens. So... you could potentially see me and the rest of the Sonic Song 182 team there. Hampton City Dreamer says, Shadow is the king of front flips. This is true. It has been heavily documented. Oops, I did that too early. And I did that wrong. Well, friends, we are not getting an A rank today. Inferno Blaze is one of the best Shadow stages. My personal favorite is White Jump. I think that's probably my favorite too. I love the music in White Jump. I love all of the Shadow music in this game. It's all wonderful. All of the music in this game, period, is wonderful. Shadow stuff in particular. I want to destroy this thing. Get out of here, sir. There we go. The loudest thing of all time. Pat Bradham says, it's impressive that you didn't break character during the streamathon. By day 2, my throat was in so much pain. I am too impressed that I didn't break character. It's actually not too difficult to stay in character. Not for me, anyway. But I mean, there's other members of our team that have to voice multiple characters. And I feel like that's got to be a lot more difficult. Lindsay and Jake Kangaroo Mouse says, Shadow is a gymnast. Confirmed. He's been known to do some acrobatics every now and then. Kimberly says, hashtag Shadow is bae. Let's see if we can try and make that happen here.
Here we go.
Dust says, got ring. I had 241 of them, to be exact.
Too easy for me. Select a stage.
Pixel and Laser Animations and Gaming says, hey! Hey, I'm here. Although not for long. Well, good to have you here while we've got you. They also say if Shadow appears in one of the Sonic movies in the future, Liam Neeson would be a perfect fit. Maybe. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. I'm still on the Keanu Reeves train. I think a Keanu Reeves Shadow the Hedgehog would be incredible. I would love to hear The Rock as Knuckles. Those are like my two choices for characters that I want to see in sequels. But I think the next movie should focus on Tails and potentially introduce Knuckles, but I think introducing Shadow would be too much. We aren't ready for him yet. Matt says, Shadow dunked on those robots. Hashtag Shadow Basketball. Cream pot flower cash. Need rings. I don't think I'm getting the A here. We're gonna have to spell out bird.
Here we go.
Hampton City Dreamer says, if you smell what the Nux is cooking. Man, I still got an A. Oh man, total rings 2005. CJ says, they need to introduce Obama the Hedgehog to the Sonic movie sequel. Put me in the sequel. Pixel and Laser Animations and Gaming says, Sonic in the movie is already OP, so imagine Super Sonic. That'd be a lot. You'd have to have a bigger threat to go super. It'll be interesting to see how the movie develops some further elements from the Sonic series. Oh, ran right into that. What mission am I doing? Am I doing the Chao mission? I must be. That's the third one, right? Alright. Guess we've gotta be bae. Dust says, oh, we're almost there. We'll see if I can do better at climbing the tower. AJ says, how close are you to the 12.1K? We want to hear Obama sing Can't You Feel the Sunshine? Last time I checked, we were 40 subs away from that. I don't know if I'm ready, man. Oh, hey, I made it. Hedgehog, Hooded Hedgehog says, I can't believe this! Kimberly says, I did an assignment where I had to analyze song lyrics of our choice, and the poetry behind Live and Learn is super... Sorry, I missed that. Is super relevant to the game. I would say so, yeah. Alright, let's destroy this robot here. He's a nuisance. And then, here we go. Nope! Already failed. There we go. So we build up some momentum here. Did it! Okay, now we don't fall to our death. Bailey, every time I play through Final Chase as Shadow, I go the route with the Mystic Melody. I don't remember not ever doing it that way, so.
Here we go.
We might be back. Maybe. I'm back! I'm back! Shadow is hashtag back. Or maybe he's Bach. I am Shadow Sebastian Bach. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. You mean the Chaos Emeralds. Reached the goal within 3 minutes. Well, hope we can do this. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh! Hooded Hedgehog says, Sonic is Beethoven, Shadow is Bach. Alright, your guys' homework is now to make every Sonic character, like main cast member, into a classical musician. Make them also classical magicians. Kimberly says, Shadow is back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. Back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. Oh, no. Woo, too far. Nope. Maybe. Thought I could reach it. Oh, then it goes down. Jenna Art and Music says, Silver is Mozart. I think that we should take your word for it, seeing as how music is in your username. I missed the rings, that's okay. All that matters is time. I keep looking at the chat when I'm about to do that, Jim. That's my excuse for being bad. I don't care! Get me out of here! Kimberly says, if we could summarize Sonic in one vine. Why are you running? gotta get out of here. Oh, I've only got 35 seconds? Oh no! We might not make it. In fact, we won't make it. I got way too long left in this stage. Guess I'll have to redo it. Miracle says, oh hey, what's up, gamers? Nope, ruined it. I'm going to confuse this man as our time runs out. He'll never catch me. We lost. Alright, hold on. Uh-oh. I missed something. There we go.
Chaos control!
Gabriel L sends 2 Venolians and says, Shadow is faster than Sonic. Hashtag the coolest. My friend Garrett is about to join us. Garrett, can you hear me?
Hey, Vinny, I can hear you.
Oh, hey, hello.
Hello, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my friend Garrett. We actually became friends because of this game, so it's kind of relevant that we're playing it today.
Yes, super, super relevant. This was my favorite game of all time, and still kind of is. I play through it every couple of years. We were both really into it when we were very small kids, met at a birthday party. Love at first sight, you know how it goes.
Indeed, that's exactly what I would call it.
Yeah.
Friendship at first sight.
Yeah. Fun fact, Vinny and I in high school got awarded Best Bromance.
We sure did. I tout that award to this day. I think it applies to more than just high school. I think it applies to everywhere.
Yeah. If they would give us an award in our mid-20s, I think it would still be relevant.
Let's see. I'm gonna turn you up. I'm gonna turn Sonic Adventure 2 down a bit, so I can hear everything that's happening here.
Cool.
Do you have the chat pulled up?
I do.
Cool.
I can see everyone in the chat. Hello, chat.
Excellent.
The Hampton City Dreamer says, ultimate bromance.
That's true.
Yes.
I would certify it as the ultimate.
Yeah. This is the ultimate bromance.
When Garrett and I were like, I don't know, like a few years after we met, we started making Sonic stop motion videos together. And that was kind of how I started on YouTube, was doing stuff like that.
Yeah, I had a very, very much smaller stint on YouTube also. Those videos cannot be found anymore. I buried them. But
I would like to bury mine, and then I put them on a like separate channel. I no longer have the information for it, so I'm like, oof, those are there forever.
Oh man. How are we doing right now on the game? Are we doing a playthrough, start to finish story? Catch me up to speed here.
I'm gonna start a playthrough. I was actually just waiting for you and Steven. So I'm gonna do a hero story, because I've done the dark story on here before, but
Okay.
I was just sort of messing around in the meantime, being really bad at the game. So
Aren't we all? Well, all right. I'll admit, Hero is my personal favorite. I was just such a Sonic fanboy back in the day. I mean, Shadow's cool and all, but my boy in blue.
you know, I think that's where we see things differently. But you know, Sonic's my second favorite, so he can have that victory.
There we go. Well, you're my second favorite.
Oh, hey, thanks, man. As I jump to my death. That's how it makes me feel.
Yeah.
I feel like this game is so loud. I have it at like 8% volume, and it is still like so loud. But I get it's the game's MO, right? Like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, if it's so loud that you just can't hear us talking at all, like that's.
I'll make you eat those words.
Yeah. Everybody, I apologize if I'm very giggly on the stream. By the way, I don't get to hang out with Vinny too often anymore, so always a pleasure when we get to hang.
But you know, we get to reminisce about the good old days. That always gives me a giggle. So.
Yeah, super fun, super fun. Steven bringing up, oh gosh, what was it? A coffee shop last week.
Oh yeah, Planet Joe.
Man. Planet Joe.
Yeah.
That seriously brought me back.
Me too. I like. Sometimes we say stuff on the stream that like breaks my brain. I keep missing every jump. I'm never gonna make it. I'm never gonna be the best. I can't remember what he said last stream, but I like forgot it exists. Oh, he brought up a like Mario fan film that I burned onto DVD for him.
Yes. Oh man.
And I like it totally like destroyed my brain. I was like that. Oh, I did do that. Shadowstar 13 sends 2 Vanillians that are about to be very loudly announced by Shadow on the stream, and says, "Shadow is the coolest." Also, hello to Opie.
Chaos control.
There he is. There's Shadow. Opie says hello to you as well. He would. I'd put him on the microphone, but he's napping at the moment, and I don't want to disturb that. Or else, if I disturb his nap, he'll be like, "Why aren't you letting me into the office? I don't understand why I can't be in there."
Oh man, Opie is the best boy. I love that cat to death. I don't think I've ever actually met him.
You haven't yet.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like he's basically my cat too.
he still rocks the bow tie you got him. So.
Yeah, he's so snazzy in that thing.
He's beautiful. It matches his personality so well. Him and his painted nails.
He's so glamorous.
For those that don't know, I instead of declawing my cat, because I don't want to do that to him, we got to protect our furniture somehow. So there's a little company that does these cat claw caps that just slide over their nails, and they come in a variety of colors. So Opie has like light blue ones on. We change them out every few months.
So I have 2 cats, by the way. We might hear them on the stream at some point. Suki especially is very loud.
I think chat likes when they hear from the cats. So
cool. All right. Well, I'll be sure to try to get Suki's attention pretty soon here. They haven't been fed. It's their dinner time, and that is usually a very loud experience for everyone in the room.
I overshot. I went too fast that time.
You went way past cool.
That's the thing that they don't tell you, is that going way past cool is too dangerous. Nafisa says cats are so cute with a hard eyes emoji.
Oh, yeah, cats are the best. I mean, I love dogs too, don't get me wrong, but I can have a cat right now, which is kind of a big deal.
Yeah, same here. We would have a dog if I felt like it was right to have a dog in a small apartment. But
Yeah. We're in the same spot. We're living in a kind of small condo, and we live in the desert. So in the summertime, we can't really take a dog outside and walk unless it's like late at night. So just not the best place yet, but someday we'll have a dog.
What kind of dog would you get?
Oh man, so that's the question, and my fiance Emily and I talk about it all the time. I think we'd go in like wanting like a specific breed, but then we'd walk out with just like whatever came and posted up on my foot,
Yeah.
I'm not usually very into pit bulls, but we were at the pound not too long ago just to get the dog fix in, and this pit bull just came up and was just like so cute and so lovey, and it was like, oh man, wish I could keep her.
I think that like we've talked about. I lost again. We've talked about a French bulldog. I want like a small dog. Brachycephalic, I think is what it's called. You know, your pugs, your bulldogs. I want something that snorts.
Yeah. Snorting dogs are great dogs. We had a friend in high school. I don't know if you ever met his dog, but he had a pug, and he was getting a little older, and it was always really funny going over and seeing him because they had stairs in their house.
Yeah.
And you know, this is a chunky boy, big old pug, and if you went up the stairs, he'd want to follow you, and you'd look back, and he just looks at you, and he goes, and then would hustle up.
The deep sigh.
Yeah. Just like, seriously, you're gonna make me do this? We also watched Blade Runner with that dog, and he was trying to get on the couch, not very successfully for pretty much the whole movie, and also trying to breathe, mostly snorting.
I like to imagine that you were only with the dog.
Yeah. It was me and Duke, just hanging out, me and the pug.
I almost used a Blade Runner font when I made the thumbnail today.
Oh man.
But I went with whatever font I ended up using. I don't know what that is, but it's something. I missed! I was like, I'm gonna use the railing of the Golden Gate Bridge today. That didn't work out. I'm just doing really terrible.
Oh man.
When Steven gets here, he's gonna blast the soundboard. My favorite sound that he's got on there so far is, did you see the Dumbo remake?
No, I haven't.
I forget who says this, but there's a line in the movie where somebody just goes, "Wow, this is a disaster." That's my favorite thing to have played.
Oh man, I really wish we had that right now.
We just have to summon Steven. I think he's gonna be here in about 15 minutes.
Sweet.
All right, I'm stopping this. I'm putting an end to my own sorrow.
Yeah, are we just gonna do a ton of Chao racing now?
Oh, we could. I could start raising some Chao. I feel like no matter what I do to the volume, it is still so loud. Okay, this is what we're sticking with. I think we can still hear it on the stream, but it makes it easier for me to hear you. The only person who has a Chao key is Shadow, so.
Wonderful.
Blue Magic says, I have to go. Have fun with the game, Vinny. Hugs for you, smiley face. Hugs for you, too. Have a great rest of the day. What's your favorite song in this game?
Ooh, that is a tough one. There are so many bangers in this game.
Right.
I mean, Pumpkin Hill will forever have a very special place in my heart.
That's Ryan's wrestling theme.
Yeah. Yeah, oh man, I wish I could animate. I would totally animate his intro. It sounded so good.
Alright, Garrett is the one who taught me this Chao trick, and I am still bad at it to this day. This Chao is named #Jello.
Are we playing on the GameCube today?
This is on Steam.
Steam, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll actually work on Steam.
I've gotten it to work before.
Okay.
I think it might just be a little harder, or I might just be that bad at it.
Well, it was pretty hard to begin with. I remember it being a lot easier with animals because they're not as floaty, you know.
Yeah. But I like keeping their aesthetic clean, and I don't want to have to hunt down the skeleton dogs.
Oh, seriously. That's why you gotta get the Chaos Chao, you know? Just put in an insane amount of hours.
I can't do that, especially not anymore. Although now that we've had all this time at home, played through Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh yeah?
Very fun game.
Oh man, I heard a lot of good stuff about it. I haven't played yet.
It is very difficult.
Really?
I spent a lot of the game, and it's its modes are story mode, and then Jedi Knight, Jedi Master, and Jedi Grandmaster. And it's basically like, walk through the roses, or be really hard, very, really hard, or very, very, really hard. The game is extremely difficult.
That should have been the name of the modes. I want to play very, very, really hard.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
know,
yeah, I mean,
know
like,
your
it's a good
audience.
story.
What's that?
It's a good story, though.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really say anything without giving too much away, but you know, they've got to, because of where it takes place in the timeline, certain things have to happen, and so the ending kind of haphazardly has something happen that I felt like they could have done a different way. But
Okay.
other than that, I thought it was really awesome, and it's great for, you know, Star Wars lore people.
Yeah.
There's lots of deep lore stuff in the game.
Great work doing the trick, by the way.
Thank you. You used to be able to like flawlessly do it like 12 times in a row.
Yeah.
And I was like, how are you so good at that?
It was just way easier on the GameCube. And
Yeah.
then, you know, when we did our grind for all A's when we were younger, that was just, it was pertinent. There's no way we could actually put in that time for the Chao.
Right. A lot of leaving the GameCube on and seeing what happened with your Chao the next morning.
Yeah. I would do that a lot when I was a kid, and I just remember waking up and being really upset with everything that went down and resetting.
Yeah, me too. I remember one. This Chao's name is Deliver. I think I was trying to call him Delivery. This is the Chao that Shadow has to abuse in order for him to become a hero Chao. And that's when everyone in the chat attacks me for attacking a Chao.
Oh man. I mean, I'll admit, I did the same exact thing. I think every single Sonic Adventure 2 playthrough I've ever done, there has to be the one designated abuse Chao, and I always put him in the Dark Garden.
He's the only one that lives there.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
I started a playthrough a couple weeks ago, and I did that without even thinking about it. It was just like, yeah, you're going.
Somebody has to go there.
Yeah.
Melvin from the Ninja staff over at Sonic Song 2 is in the chat. The Big Nux. How's it going? Okay, now you gotta get up, son. No! It's okay. You can do no wrong. The other Chao, on the other hand. Blue Blur of 2020, Dun West says, don't be like Eggman. It's a very Eggman thing to abuse Chao.
Yes, yeah. I usually specifically abuse the Chao as Eggman, by the way.
Because he makes the funny noises.
Yeah. He swats at him because, ew.
Ew!
This Chao disgusts me.
Gosh. Melvin says, Vinny, it goes well. I'm trying to run from Sasso. He's trying to steal me from Team 182, man. Well, just make Sasso join us, and then you won't have to run anymore. Also, I enjoyed the track you guys did together. That was great. Goodbye, Nick90s. Sorry I'm seeing that late. But yeah, Melvin, I won't allow you to leave our team. Can you stand on top of this tree? That's my current goal.
Hey, in the Steam version, can you still do that thing where you like break through the invisible wall?
Oh, I don't know. How did that happen again? It was over in this corner.
Yeah, so I think it was like, yeah, right there, and then you just kind of jump at it over and over. I think it would work.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like it would have happened.
Yeah, in the GameCube version at least, you can clip through the invisible wall there, and you kind of like fly out into the distance, and you can go past the solid wall that is those clouds.
Feels like it wants to work here.
It's trying.
Sega's like, hey, we patched this.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad they patched something.
Yeah. Now Sonic 06.
Yeah. Oh man, Sonic 06, by the way, such an amazing game. I played through it a couple years ago, and if you think about it this way, it's actually brilliant. I have never played a game where I'm not trying to battle enemies or do tasks or anything. I'm just strictly battling the game the whole time. It is actually really fun. It's so frustrating. You find every single glitch, and there are many. And oh man,
my favorite is that like the very first stage you play, the first time you try to go on like a loop-de-loop, it's like nah. It's like the first like 20 seconds of the game. It's just like nah, you can't run on this wall.
The best part about the beginning, I don't even think it starts you in a level. I think it starts you like right at the hub world.
Yeah, and then you have to find your way.
Yeah,
to the
and
level.
Then it's like you got to do the mission, and then the mission, like you just know what you're getting into because the mission has like 3 loading screens. One to load the guy going hey, and he tells you, and then another one to actually do it, and then a third one if you won or lost the mission.
That was the perfect hey.
Yeah. Hey, so good.
We were supposed to play Sonic 06 on when I went to do that streamathon with Sonic Song 182. We were supposed to be playing Sonic 06, and then something happened where like the console like couldn't stream it, so we ended up playing this game instead, which was like better for me, better for my health.
Absolutely. I still think this game looks like relatively pretty good.
Yeah, well, especially for being like 20 years old now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that this game like has my favorite character models for the most part. There's a couple times where it's like, yeah, I mean that could have been done a little better, but this is like when I think of like Sonic, like I think of Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
You know, soap shoes.
Radical. Eat your food. Oh, that was why I abused this one. He's got that scary smile.
Yeah.
Classic.
You can't have a smile in the Chao Garden.
Classic deliver. I think my plan was for my next Chao to be DiGiorno. It's not delivery.
So you could say it's not deliver.
Yeah. It's not deliver. It's DiGiorno. Bowser Prince says if Sonic 06 would be backwards compatible with the Xbox Series X, those loading screens would be gone. I would love to see that game without loading screens.
CJ the Beast came in with the, do you like gravity? Well, Sonic 06 doesn't have you covered. Well put.
Kyoko Murdoch says, first time I ever played Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 for real was on Dreamcast emulator for Android devices. Oh, neat. I had a N64 emulator on my Android in like high school, and it didn't work very well. But I remember one day I was like, man, I can play Mario Kart 64 during lunch. And I felt really cool, but it didn't work very well, so I wasn't actually that cool.
I think the feeling that you had is what eventually turned into the Switch.
Yeah.
That's what they marketed on right there.
Reggie was like hiding in the corner as I was talking about it. I was like, okay, that's a great idea.
Yeah. He's right behind the pillar, just looking.
I'm entering Jello in this beginner race. Bailey says, go, Jello, go! I should have made him green. What was I thinking? I named him Jello and he's not green.
Yeah, that is not a good color for Jello.
Yeah, for real. You don't want him to look like... If your Jello comes out looking like this, you might have a problem. Or you're just making like the black cherry kind, but...
Okay, yeah, no, that's my headcanon now. Black cherry Jello.
He's not as opaque either, though. I think that's probably the biggest problem. Or he's too
Yeah.
opaque.
I think my money's on that guy to your left.
I can't let that happen. Dude, Jello's got this. Oh no! He sped that guy sped up. I was like, I gotta use all the stamina. We did it. Dude, I even got a new record.
Wow. Go Jello.
Congratulations! Kimberly says Jello has the coolest dad, Shadow the Jailhog. Garrett, are you familiar with Shadow the Jailhog?
You know, I've been catching up on your streams. I've seen a little bit of the meme zone. I'm not quite there yet.
Well, so I did a 3-day streamathon with Sonic Song 182 where I was in character as Shadow the whole time. And one of the games we ended up playing was Sonic Forces. And when we were in the character creator, I was like, we gotta make our person gelatinous. And I just like I kept trying to make everybody into Jello. And eventually I had the controller, so I created the ultimate fan character, Shadow the Jailhog. And it was just like, it was the Shadow costume in the game, but also wearing the Jello skin. And he had cop sunglasses and a mustache, so he was he was also a time-traveling cop that was made of Jello.
Well, I'm happy you gave him an occupation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
He
so good.
is discriminated on the force for being made of Jello, but he doesn't let that stop him.
Life's tough out there for a Jailhog cop.
It's true. Oh, Lyrical Miracle reminds me, and Crocs. He was wearing Crocs. I don't think Jello's very good at swimming. So this was probably not the thing I should have entered him in. Also, I feel like it's going to take 10 years.
Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job at, you know, kind of drowning in the right direction.
He'll be alright. He's only in 8th place. We'll just use a little bit of exertion here.
Oh, look at his face. He's trying so hard.
He's still in 8th. This is not good. Our record clear time is 1 minute and 13 seconds. He's gonna lose to that smiley boy to his left. Can't let that happen.
No.
There's some determined guys in here too. The guy in the lead is like asleep, so maybe once we make it to land, he can run and beat everybody. That'd be hilarious.
Oh, man, you know, I always remember being the most terrified of the Sleepy Chao, like doing the karate and everything. You know,
Oh, yeah.
that they're ready.
The swimming sounds are almost rhythmic. He got last. There's no hope for Jello.
All right, Jello don't float.
Confirmed. Dude, he got longer. He got worse than the clear record. I am disappointed, Jello. Matt Brabham said, did they take down the streamathon? I couldn't find it. So today, Sonic Song 182 has moved all of their streams into playlist videos, so you'll have to check the playlist to find it there. It should just be under like Sonic and Shadow Play so-and-so. The last game we ended up playing was Jackbox, which I downloaded Jackbox today because I feel like we might give that a try today. Is someone playing the tambourine out here? Or is
It's
oh, I thought
the
that
sound of delicious noodles.
I thought that was one of my Chao. I was like, I don't remember taking them to school. That's hilarious. That's funny. All right, Jello's got to do the rite of passage and enter some karate. He's a level 2 power. Should
Expert?
probably stick to beginner. Jazzy says, hi, I'm Jazzy from Sonic Song 182 Tech Support Team. Which video are you looking for? They're looking for the Streamathon, Jazzy. No one is... Okay, I was going to say, no one's making the first move? Oh, dude, Jello. Do not... Chowski. Do not harm my boy. Can I cheer him on? How does that work? How do you cheer?
You know, I to this day I don't know what that little bar at the bottom is supposed to be. You cheer for him when it gets really.
Oh, when they start falling asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I think it's their stamina, right? Like, it's how long they can last before they gotta take a nap.
Yeah, it's like attention span or something. Like in the middle of a karate match, they just kind of get bored.
I don't really want to do this anymore. Just go to bed. Battle 2. Fight. Shaolin, dude. This kid can't even stand up. Jello's got this. I just realized that the O in Jello is capitalized. I'm not sure if that symbolizes anything. Dude, that was a great dodge. Jello is better at this than I expected. He was kicking people in the head.
Is it Jell-O?
Jello. Shaolin's falling asleep. This is a good sign. Jill has this in the bag. Gotta pronounce the O differently every time, maybe. Kimberly says, when do you plan on playing Jackbox? Whenever we get tired of Sonic Adventure 2. My plan was to start the hero story when Steven gets here, but he's got 3 minutes! 3 minutes of playtime before I go ahead and start it. I keep somehow disconnecting my controller, so I apologize if you guys can see the configuration screen keep popping up. Jello. Chowco. He didn't capitalize the O in his name, so obviously he's not as strong of a Chao.
It's all about the O strength.
Yeah. Bailey says, you can't sleep during a battle. I agree. But Chowco thinks it's okay. This is turned into a mudslinging ad for Chowco.
Boo, Chowco.
You want this guy to be your karate master?
Chowco couldn't run a karate match if he tried. He has severe narcolepsy.
I heard that Chowco gave all of his money to Naptime Co., a company dedicated to naps. The bit sounded like it was going somewhere, and then it just didn't.
I'm happy you made that one, because the whole time I was really wanting to say Chowco. Is he related to Shapco?
I heard that Chowco is personally responsible for toilet paper shortages at all Costco locations. Also, Shopcos are all out of business.
I forgot.
Really roasted him.
Yeah, you got him.
Oh, Happy. He's got a regular name, but he's got an apple for a head, so this guy seems very dangerous.
Oh, Happy? Apple? Yeah. Happy? I just got...
You turned into a robot for a moment. I have no idea what you said. Uh-oh. We might be having a bit of a connection problem with you.
Oh my.
It's always my favorite. Oh, man. Jello, you gotta do better, buddy. Connection problems on Discord sound pretty hilarious. They make everybody into a chopped up robot.
Am I still a robot boy?
No, you're better now. Oh, dude, Happy's breakdancing! Why was this man allowed in the beginner racket? He whooped me.
Everyone else was like crawling. This
Yeah.
guy comes in, like bunny legs.
He was ready. That sucked.
Who did the matchups here?
Forget the mudsling against Chao. Happy is the worst. Whatever, Jello. I'm disappointed in you now.
Select a stage.
Oh, man, I really didn't think that the story of Jello was going to end in defeat,
You know, sometimes your underdog stories don't end the way that you would want them to.
Yeah, it's classic hubris, We were celebrating the defeat of Chowco, Shopko, Costco.
The arrogance of man is thinking that he's in control of nature. I don't remember the line. Something like that.
Something, Godzilla.
Oh, apparently I've already started this. It's always fun getting these. I feel like, because, like, I mostly just play through the game in, like, one straight shot. So, like, seeing these little, like, catch you up things are fun.
Yeah, they're really fun. Is this the one for City Escape?
It is.
Wow, I didn't even know this existed.
Yeah, right? Like, why even bother? But
This is a nice touch.
KN's in the chat. Hello, KN. You're just in time for the best song in Sonic history. Maybe. I've talked at least twice today about how it's hard to pick a favorite song in anything Sonic. It's because there's too many good ones.
Yeah, I'll admit, when I think of my favorite songs, like I honestly always think of Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Oh yeah.
And
Dinosaur
I can't
Jungle,
tell if
dude.
I actually, yeah, I can't tell if I actually like it, or if something about that lyrical value is just like so deep down Sonic,
Yeah.
Where it's just kind of like, it's not good, but I'm jamming out to it.
Yeah. The Eraser Jin boss fight music.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Is that the Let the Speed Mend It one?
No, that was
Or is that the last level?
No. Oh darn! I'm already dead, guys. Go me. No, Let the Speed Mend It, I think, is actually one of the first levels. Or maybe it is one of the last levels. I don't know.
Man.
Now I can't even make a jump. Oh no. I was doing so well. The arrogance of man. What else came out of that game that was like a true banger? Because when I think about the game, I literally think of Dinosaur Jungle and the 7 World Rings.
Yeah. I mean, that's the main appeal, right? Is Eraser Jin.
Yeah. Well, he's everyone's favorite Sonic character.
Yeah.
So he's got lasting appeal for sure.
Yeah, definitely memorable. Definitely top notch. Will be coming back.
Yeah. If he ever comes back, if I ever see Eraser Jin in anything, it's gonna get me so hyped.
Yeah. You'd see him and you'd just be like, I knew it! I knew he's back!
But they heard the fans.
Yeah.
Sega's finally listening to us.
We need like a buddy game. Kind of like Sonic Heroes, but just 2, and it's Eraser Jin and Big.
I would love that game. That'd be
Yeah.
that'd probably take my place as favorite Sonic game of all time.
Yeah, it would be a mix of fishing and then also, I don't know, like knife stuff. What did Eraser Jin do?
That's probably the best way to describe it. Knife stuff.
I don't even remember.
He had like
a big sword thing?
Yeah, it was like a machete. Like it was
Oh, man.
I don't know. Matt Brabham says Eraser Jin was in Sonic Runners.
No
Could
way.
you like
That's
play
awesome.
as him? Because if so, that's incredible.
That's so great.
I played Sonic Runners. Did you play that game at all?
I think I did a little bit.
It was fun, but I had to uninstall it because I had an Android at the time that was like the worst. and it didn't have enough room for it.
Oh, bummer.
And then I learned that it was like a limited time thing. Like that game only existed for like a year.
Really?
Yeah, you can't get it anymore.
Oh, wow. Oh, I feel kind of sad now that I didn't like play way more of it.
Right. I never finished its story mode.
Oh,
It probably had a really compelling story of Eggman kidnapped animals.
yeah. Maybe a little bit of time travel in there. you
There's
know.
Big. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Hopefully the time travel included the gel hog, because that's what's important.
Gotta have the gel hog.
CJ is trying to summon Ryan. He's throwing the pumpkins in the chat. Oof. I got a C.
This is kind of a hard one to get an A on.
Yeah, I'm not very good at it. I think that could go for me talking about anything or any game ever, though. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way with this game. I think I've put hundreds of hours into Sonic Adventure 2, and I will watch people play it who are, you know, speed running or something, and it's just like, what? So.
Yeah. Yeah, like lots of like weird. I've seen somebody fight the Biolizard by just like spamming the jump button, and it just works, and like you can beat him in like 30 seconds. But
The Biolizard is like, I'm either going to beat him on the first try, or I'm going to sit here for 2 hours.
yeah, I was stuck on the Biolizard for like probably a month when I first played this game. It was seconded only to me being stuck on Crazy Gadget and not getting through until I met you.
That's right, because it was like the puzzle at the end or something?
Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing, and you were like, no, you just gotta like do this one and then that one, and then you made it.
I don't know how I would have figured that out, because that was before, you know, I was smart enough to try looking on the internet. It existed back then, but I wouldn't have been able to do anything in a Zelda game.
I still can't do most things in a Zelda game.
Yeah. I'm not a true pro gamer. Not at all. I gotta cheat.
Ah, I got him that time though. He tried to take flight and I stopped him.
Nice.
There we go.
My favorite thing with this boss battle is coming back once you have the bounce attack and you just beat him in 12 seconds.
Oh yeah.
It's the best.
I feel like this remake might have made the cutscenes, like the mixing in them, even worse than they were already.
Yeah. They knew. I mean, they knew what the fans wanted.
It's like a very loud police siren right now. It's all I can hear. I can't hear like anything but whoa whoa whoa.
It's so funny because like I've loved the voice cast in this one, but you just really can't hear them most of the time.
Yeah.
Or they're cutting each other off.
Slade the Hedgehog says, "Am I the only one that wants the Game Grumps to finish SA2?" No, you're not.
Oh, no, not at all. Man, I was so pumped when they started that playthrough. They need to bring it back.
Lyrical says, "I've still never beaten the Marble Zone in the OG Sonic." It is such a steep curve that game has. Like, it drops you from Green Hill Zone into that, and you're just like, oh, this game got hard.
My favorite 2D Sonic was Sonic 2, and I used to play that all the time. And to this day, I have never beat it, and it makes me really sad.
Sonic 2?
Yeah.
We beat that together one time. I know we did.
No, I watched you beat it one time.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that day specifically because I was like, I can't be the last boss, and you were like, yeah, just watch this. And like, I watched you do it, and you were like, you just gotta avoid the spiky arms. And I was just like, what? So,
yeah, like
still hasn't happened. Still haven't avoided the spiky arms.
That final boss is too hard. Like, there's too many margins for error.
Yeah.
CJ says Sonic 1 is the worst classic Sonic game. Yeah, I mean, you know, being the first in any series, you're probably going to be like the roughest one. Unless you're Toy Story, in which you're obviously the best one. But, you know, people got to learn how to, like, make the game. And Sonic 1's not a bad game. It's just, you know, the least fun to go back to, I would say.
Something really interesting about the earlier Sonic games, where I think Sonic 1 kind of missed this, but the ones that went on and on, like watching Sonic CD, I think they addressed this a little bit better. Sonic 1, it's marketed and pitched as, you know, you gotta go fast. It's a game about going fast. But the level design is way more set up for, like, platforming. So when I play an older Sonic game, I'm not trying to go fast. I'm trying to slow down, like, the whole time. Because if I go too fast, I'm dead.
Right.
Yeah, so it's, I don't know, I always thought that was, like, really interesting playing. Because, like, I need to resist the urge to go fast.
Well, you know, they're kind of built to, like, play over and over again until you're perfect at them, is kind of how I look at it.
Oh yeah, like any platformer.
Right. And in fact, I think the game, like, even came about just because Yuji Naka was like, he watched somebody play Mario, like the first stage of Mario, over and over again, and was like, I'm gonna do that, but with fast Blue Boy.
Yeah. No red boy, blue boy.
I just accidentally found.
Isn't that the best?
I guess that was the one that I had a radar for, so we're all good. Alright, where's this last one? I think I've got it. I think I got this in the bag. Oh no! I accidentally used a monitor.
Oh man, I think you can still get the A. Because the other two you've already got perfect on, right?
Yeah. Gotta be down here. Nope. Oh. That physics makes sense sometimes. Who's got my emerald? When I introduced this game to Julie, and she was like, dude, who did she think? She thought that the rap was by Kendrick Lamar. and that is, like, still one of the funniest things to me.
This is the hottest Kendrick track of all time.
Because it, like, almost sounds like him, but, like, not really.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Lyrical says, what's your favorite platformer, guys? Mine is Banjo-Kazooie, which I finally completed on my own last year. That's a good question. I feel like it just kind of depends on your definition of a platformer, because, like, Sonic, I guess you could call a action speed platformer. But I mean, like, aside from a Sonic game, I'd probably say Mario Odyssey, because I think that one topped Mario 64 for me. I had such a good time playing through Odyssey.
That's a tough question. So, like, when I think platformer, there's definitely different, like, ages of platformers.
Right.
I love Crash Bandicoot.
Oh,
yeah. I got the remake not too long ago. It is the most frustrating thing on the planet. I play it for 10 minutes and I freak out. And it's a great time.
That was me with Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
There's, like, 2 really, really hard boss fights towards the end of that game. And I was, like, just having a real rough time, just yelling at the TV. I hadn't done that in so long.
Yeah.
The way I ended up winning was by, like, roasting all of my... like, I was like, you're an old man, and you have a dumb name. And then I'd win.
Wow, that's a new force power.
Yeah, I think so.
Force roast.
Then they get real sad, and they just, like, stop fighting.
Yeah. Have you ever played through KOTOR?
I've got it. Like I got it for free because somehow I got a free Origin account.
Nice.
I think something happened because I had an EA account on my PlayStation because I had Battlefront, and I just randomly, like on Thanksgiving, got an email that was just like, your Origin account has been set up, and I was like, I didn't do this, and I like went to like check if I was being billed for it, and there's just like no billing information on there, so I'm like, if I can just get away with having this free Origin account, I guess that's cool.
Yeah,
So
why not?
all the games that are free on paid Origin, I have.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I'm not sure what happened, but
I wonder if someone's out there just paying for your account.
I don't know. Because, like, yeah, it makes no sense. Because, like, I went and I looked at the email and it said that there was, like, no charge on there either. So, I don't know. Kennedy sends 5 Vanillians that Shadow is about to announce very loudly and says, there he is. He says, hey, Vinny. Or, I'm sorry, Kennedy says, hey, Vinny, how are you? Also, can you say hi to the chat as Shadow for some new people in the chat? Hello, new people in the chat. It's Shadow. Hi, ice cream. There we go. Thank you very much for the 5 Vanillians, Kennedy. Good to see you. Lester says, have you two heard of Dreams on PS4? If so, what are your thoughts on it?
Dreams? I haven't heard of that one.
I haven't heard of that either. So my thoughts on it are, what is it?
It's a good thought.
Thanks. I thought of it all on my own.
I'm the coolest.
Oh, somebody just subscribed. It doesn't show me that. Shiny Hunter Splat just subscribed. I wish it would come up somewhere else so I could see it easier. But thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard, we might say, if I was a pirate. CJ says, ice cream, Shadow 2020. Garrett, right before you joined, during that streamathon, there was a point where we went and did some of the missions, and as Shadow, I was doing Radical Highway, and my goal was to get the, I was going to do like the first 3 missions only. My goal was to make it say bad. But I did so badly on the 3rd mission, I was like, guys, something else magical has happened. Not Shadow is no longer #bad, but Shadow is now #bay. So I tried to do that here, but instead I became #back. BAC. Oh no! I tried to kill the. I tried to kill the gold beetle and I failed. Gabriel sends.
Chaos control.
Shadow is so loud. Gabriel sends 2 Vanillians in the chat and says, Shadow, do you hang with Knuckles or Rouge more? I think canonically in Sonic Song 182, Shadow would hang out with Rouge more because they have an apartment together with Omega. Thank you, 90s Nick, for the F's in the chat. Tails appreciates you.
Little ways back in the chat, Lyrical Miracle asked us, Vinny and Garrett, did you ever play Banjo?
Yeah. I played Banjo on stream once, actually. Very briefly, but for about half a stream I played Banjo. I think I've beaten it once, but it was probably when I was pretty young.
I had it on my computer for a little while.
Oh, really?
I was doing some kind of thing to play it on there.
Yeah.
And it ran really bad because I had a terrible computer at the time. So I just kind of tucked it away in my back pocket and was like, all right, I'm going to do this someday. And I still haven't gotten to it. But I'll admit, I really love Banjo now because of Smash.
I haven't gotten to play as him yet.
Oh man, I haven't really played as him much, but I at my work, these guys get together at lunch and they'll play like every day. They're really good, way better than I am. But
Yeah.
one guy plays his banjo and just wrecks me, and I gotta say I gotta respect him for it.
Gotta respect. One of those gun robots just never activated. He was just crying in that corner.
He just saw all of his friends killed. He's in the fetal position.
There's lots of T's in the chat, and I'm not sure what they're for, but I'll take them. What does a T in the chat mean? I am a pro streamer. Kimberly says, Vinny, next stream you should read your entire fanfic as Shadow. I wrote a really terrible fan fiction with like the worst grammar and spelling titled My Mom Sonic, and it was supposed to be the origin story of Shadow the Gelhog.
Oh my.
But I have to find, I think I've probably got that first part of it somewhere, but I promised I would make a part 2 because Lyrical Miracle did a dramatic reading of it. So Lyrical says, terrible? You mean amazing?
Yeah, how did Amy get on the island? She just kind of, did she walk there?
That's a good question. She walked on the water to get to the island.
Yeah.
Maybe she lives, maybe like she was serving time.
She's in prison.
Yeah. Something happened between the events of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
They finally put her away. She was assaulting that big green robot. Not cool, Amy.
Yeah, come on, Amy. And then Tails goes in and commits robot genocide.
Oh man, I think this is, besides Cityscape, I think this is probably my favorite level in the game.
Mine too. Oh, there's a Chao box over here. I forgot I don't have the Lightspeed Dash yet. Isn't it weird playing the game like when you start it completely over?
I know, right?
You're so used to playing it a certain way.
Like I can't walk up to enemies and turn them into a bubble like I do all the time.
Everyone's favorite power-up.
Yeah, most useful, that's for sure.
You got the Lightspeed shoes! I'm so glad that they changed it so that it's just an instant button in this game.
Yeah, instead of the charge up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
I just went to charge it up. I don't know what I'm doing. I was like, wait a minute, it's not here. Bowser Prince says, I watched someone on a stream play this game, and they came to the conclusion that Amy is a stealth character. She's secretly into espionage.
Wow, as opposed to overtly like Rouge is.
Yeah. Right.
I like that. I like that theory. That's pretty good. Because she's just kind of showing up in random places pretty much the whole time.
She's pretty good at that.
Yeah.
She learned a lot from Solid Snake. I'm gonna go for it. I think I can do this.
Oh man. Oh, this is stressing me out.
Oh no, I failed. Oh, I was there. So close.
Oh, that's rough. I loved seeing you die there. I don't know what happened. You just kind of like fainted in midair.
Well, that's what happens when you die. Lindsay and Jake Kangaroo Mouse says, put S for Shadow the Hedgehog. S. Nick 90s is certainly reliable for the Fs.
Yeah, if I know for a fact that one letter works on Nick 90's keyboard.
Maybe every letter creates an F. Oh, nope. S works as well.
Okay.
Safe to assume. Alright, probably got an E here. Look at my screen, please.
Look at my screen, please.
22. Ah ha ha. Whoa! Dust in the wind brings 100 Vanolians. Time to scare the chat with loud
Chaos control.
shadow again, right on time. Stay awesome, Vinny. Hashtag I'm not crazy. Dust. Wow. Thank you so much. Appreciate ya. Dust, I will not make you eat those words. What's your favorite tactic in this boss fight?
Well, I mean, when I have the bounce, I just bounce.
Oh, really? You just wait for him to run into you?
No, I mean, you just bounce. Like, I seriously just hit the B button and just kind of go over him, and he's done. But you gotta wait until you have the bounce. You did much better than I do on that boss fight. Probably because you normally play as Shadow, so you don't have the bounce.
Yeah. Well, because, yeah, normally I just spam the homing attack. So, this time I went a little easy on it.
Okay. Normally, if I try that, it is an instant death.
Yeah.
Shadow just positions himself in, like, the perfect area where I fly off the edge.
For sure, it's a big biscuit risk. But it's one I'm willing to take.
You gotta risk it for the Trisket, man.
For the Trisket.
Yeah. I am dropping some brand names here.
Wow.
Give us the deal.
Yeah. Hashtag not an ad. Hashtag could be an ad.
Yeah. Hashtag we kind of want it to be an ad.
Yeah, hashtag Triscuits, pretty good.
Triscuits?
Triscuits. He legally changes his name to Trisket. I think we've talked about that on the stream before. Yeah. Steven and I were having lunch, and a guy that we, in like 6th grade, this kid that we went to school with, like, grabbed the carton of whatever, the school lunch gave him, and he looked at it and just went, citrus? And confirmed it was citrus and went, citrus. So now he is Trisket.
Triscuits?
Triscuits. I'm doing really good at, like, running all over the walls today.
Dude, you skipped the fluty power. Or wait, no, that's the wind-up
Oh.
one back there.
Yeah, you're right.
That one's also incredibly useful and definitely does not kill me every time I try
Oh,
to use it.
no. Oh, no.
I think we just gotta give up.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Stream's over, guys.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all the time I've got. We need Steven in here to get that soundboard going.
Oh man, I know. I am pumped for that soundboard.
I sent him your request for it. So hopefully...
Okay, I remember why.
Hopefully, I sent him that one and a couple other ones I wanted to hear. So, whoa! I'm floating. I don't know what happened there. Sonic was just like, yeah, I'm gonna fly away now.
Yeah, and just a little bit of Dreamcast physics in there. Throw it in the mix.
Burning Heart of Silver says, Obama? Boomer the Walrus.
Do you think there's a voice clip out there of Hank Hill saying, Barack Obama?
I don't know. Is the show still running?
Gosh, I don't know. Oh man, have you ever seen the really creepy Halloween episode with, I think Michael Keaton's in it?
What? No way.
Okay. Don't
Keaton
quote
potatoes? Oh my gosh.
Me. Don't quote me.
Destroyed my
Sorry,
life.
it was him now. No, wait. It might have been another. Was it Kilmer?
Different Batman?
Yeah, it was a different Batman. Okay. All right. Don't quote me on either. I'm probably wrong. Either way, really creepy Halloween episode. So, we put this on the other night, and
I love that you're putting on King of the Hill in 2020.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yeah, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah. um, yeah, we're locked inside. We might as well watch
What is
some
wrong with
animated
me?
hillbillies.
I'm the worst.
But yeah, so this episode, I looked it up, and it said it was banned from network television, and it was on, and we were like, what's wrong with it?
Uh-oh.
And essentially, what happens in the episode is Luann starts dating this really rich, like, pig millionaire. He has like a whole like pig industry, and he slowly starts like acting a little crazy and is like trying to turn her into this lady that's on like a pig ad, and he wants to be the pig, and it's like it's very unsettling. But the worst part is King of the Hill. The way the episode ends is Peggy's like, Luann, you can't be dating this guy, and so she's trying to meddle, and Luann ends up running into like a pig slaughterhouse, and the dude gets on the conveyor belt and ends up getting like straight up murdered. He gets like pierced by a big like thing. Like it's horrifying. Like you don't see it, but it's really it's unsettling. And then the way the episode ends is Peggy like kind of makes a funny face and is basically just like, "Well, I told you so," and then it's credits, and it's just
Oh
like,
my god!
they killed a guy. Killed a guy in King of the Hill. It's the worst thing Peggy Hill's ever done.
Wow.
Straight up murder.
Wow.
Yeah. Super, super unsettling. I mean, like it almost feels like it's like creepypasta level.
Right.
Unsettling.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, and it's Kilmer, Keaton, and Bale is one of them.
If it was Christian Bale, holy cow. That's a budget for your episode, unless he's just like, no, I'm a real big fan of King of the Hill.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm looking it up now. I'm scared.
We're trying to not use any hints. But also
Gotta get that
hopefully
8 rank.
hopefully these pumpkins summon Ryan. Hello, where am I?
All right, confirmed. It was Keaton.
It was Keaton? Man.
they
Classic
pulled out the
Keaton
big guns.
potatoes. Whoa!
That's
Game
all right.
over.
Ain't gonna let it get to you.
I don't know what happened there. Oh, we're almost here. It's in the ground! Help me!
What? Wait, is it behind the head? It can't be in the ground. No way.
Oh boy, I hit myself with the controller just now. Deep pain. Holy cow. Oh, it was too funny.
So many Fs.
Dude, F in the chat for not only the game, but myself as well. What is happening? It keeps, It's like not closing, but it just like keeps on like, bringing itself down. There's no... Oh, it is hiding behind the head.
Noise.
The worst! That's my only complaint about the Sonic movie, is that we didn't get one of those.
Yeah. Not enough actual Ben Schwartz references.
Yeah.
Oh man, he was seriously like such a great voice for Sonic.
Incredible casting.
Yeah, I was so happy with that movie.
How many times did you end up seeing it?
I think we went and saw it 3 times. Surprisingly.
I only made it 2. But it's coming to streaming here soon, or digital.
Awesome. I mean, I'll probably watch it again. It kind of gave me like a Sonic reawakening. So that's when I started playing Sonic Adventure 2 again, just to get my fix in.
Nice.
And it has been, you know, just really fun reliving all of that again.
I think that the game keeps screwing up because this level is actually haunted.
Ghost confirmed.
Val Kilmer, Michael Keaton confirmed.
The bat.
You're drinking Drano. That's my favorite line from the Michael Keaton Batman movie. And actually, I learned just the other day the character that says that in Batman '89, his name is Eckhart. I don't know if you remember, Garrett, but he's like the corrupt fat cop.
Yep.
But I learned that he is the same actor that played Jeb Porkins in the original Star Wars.
No way.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a deep cut.
Right?
That's pretty sweet.
Two large main characters.
Yeah. Most memorable.
Yes.
Did he also play Razor Jin?
I hope. Oh no. Oh no. I had it. We gotta make the climb. This is the Miley Cyrus, the climb.
Lyrical Miracle, just quoting like my favorite line from the movie.
What'd they say?
Of course I want a latte. I love the way you make them.
Julie was like, "Do you want a latte?" And I was like, "Sure." And she was like, "No, try again." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "You have to say it." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then I realized, like, a minute later. I was like, "Well, you didn't approach me asking if I wanted a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk."
Yeah, get it right. Come on. The dance sequence is like my favorite thing ever.
Yeah.
I am so addicted to that song now. Like every time I get in the car, it's the first song that goes on.
Really? I got addicted to the X Ambassadors Boom Boom Boom.
Yeah,
I was playing that a lot while I was making the chili dog video. Anytime I had to do masking, I had that song playing. So it's also now somehow I made it associated with Tuco Salamanca from Breaking Bad because I had to cut him out to that song.
Oh man, that's good. Tuco's main theme. I'm gonna edit an A and B now. Just throw it on.
I love it. I can't wait. There's something beautiful about the art of the AMV that I don't know if maybe it's just because I don't look up AMVs anymore, but I don't know if it's still as prevalent.
I miss the Windows Movie Maker's Day, man.
Oh man, I've thought about re-downloading, like seeing if I can find an old version of Windows Movie Maker. Just because I want to like have like the authentic like effects of it to like make a purposely bad video, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where like it aged really poorly, and it really like it wasn't very good to begin with. And something about those are like they're just like magical, you know? Like there's some kind of like sincerity to it that's just like, oh, I love seeing this.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about most Sonic games.
Everybody's quoting that real-time fan dub. Have you ever seen that?
I don't think I have.
Well, it was another art form that I thought was long forgotten, but just like the live fan dub. Some folks last year did a Sonic Adventure 2 one, and the big line that came out of it was from that scene, where Eggman says he is peeing on the moon. So that's become the meme with that cutscene now.
Oh, you know what? I remember those now. I've definitely seen that. Or at least I think I know like the things that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have the hover yet, do we?
Getting it right now.
This level gives me so much trouble. I did the all A ranks on the cart not too long ago.
Oh.
And that was easier than getting all A's on this one.
Really?
Yes.
Dude,
Yeah.
that cart stuff was like our last stuff we had to do when we first did that.
I know, it was so hard. But this is like, I don't know, like especially getting the 100 rings one, I just get so frustrated. And I was playing this on Steam.
Yeah.
And my computer is not amazing. It's better than my old one, but it was definitely having problems, mostly with Tails levels, where it was going like a little slow, and a little slow in a Tails level is like a little frustrating.
Very, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd get like, 97 rings and then just get sniped by the most incredible marksman who's just standing up on one of those columns.
Betrayal.
It was that one in the fetal position. He came back from
Yeah. Well, I blew up one of those planes, but now I'm falling to my death. There's a spring there. What is that spring doing there?
Did you summon it?
I missed it, but
I think it's just there to give you hope, man.
what? Oh,
That
I
made
learned the
death
truth
sting
about
even more.
despair.
Yeah.
There can be no despair without hope, so I will feed Tails hope as I watch him fall to his death. Oh no, it happened again! Maybe we can get the spring though! Spring! Yes!
Rise.
We did it! I won't bury you. I'm buried enough. Oh no! I got so excited I destroyed the microphone. Professional streaming.
You hit us with the I won't bury you and then just bury the mic.
I'm so sorry, everyone. Whew.
Oh.
Note to self, buy an actual shock mount for this microphone so this never happens again. Oh my god. This is the best stream ever. I got so excited about that spring. Now now it won't stay on here at all. Guys, my microphone setup is horrible. I'm sorry I'm doing this to you. Does this just sound like...
You're sounding okay to me, but I don't know if I'm the best candidate here.
Stay, microphone. Please. I think we're okay. I think we'll make it. We did it. Nick90 says, do you like Sonic Rebuilt? Garrett, do you know about this? Sonic Rebuilt?
No, what is that?
So a bunch of, like, I think it was 200 different artists just, like, reanimated the Sonic OVA. So, like, the original Sonic movie.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, every, like, 5 seconds it switches art styles, and, like, it's just, a unique, different take on it. It's,
no way.
It's pretty funny. The same team also did that with Shrek.
All right.
So yeah, it's pretty awesome.
That sounds so cool. I love that kind of thing. I'll have to check that out.
There's one part somebody did like a perfect recreation of the animation style for Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, like just spot on.
Was
Sorry, what?
that the Sonic Says one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, snooping as usual.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that show was my first introduction to Sonic. I think, because, like, I used to rent, like, VHS tapes of that show.
Oh, yeah?
And then a weird neighbor kid I had who didn't wear shoes was like, come over to my house and play Sega Genesis. We have Sonic. I was like, what?
This game was my first exposure to Sonic. I remember going over to a friend's house, and we all played Smash Bros. And I was way too young to play, but they gave me a controller because that's what you do. And I didn't do very well, but I remember thinking like, this is so cool. And then they put on Sonic right after, and the first level I saw was the Knuckles space level.
Oh yeah.
Which is funny because I hate that level now. But when I saw it, I was like, this is so cool. So like, I think it was like 2 years later I got a GameCube, and this was the first game I got. And I remember like waking up really early before school to play it. And City Escape was just like, I don't know. That's a very, very happy moment
Chaos
for me.
Yeah.
control.
As opposed to when Shadow the Hedgehog came out, the first level, I was kind of happy then.
Like, very different emotion that those levels evoke.
Yeah.
Shadowstar13 sends 2 Vinolians and says, "Thanks for the laughs, Vinny. You rock." Well, thank you for the Vinolians. Oh wow, I just got some street dropped on me. They're dropping the streets. Thank you very much for the donation. Appreciate you. Yeah, because I basically completely forgot about Sonic until it just doesn't let you go through. It's like, you're not gonna beat this falling street, invisible wall.
Yeah, you will take the pain and suffer. That's this level.
We did it. But yeah, I kind of like forgot about Sonic because I think that kid moved away maybe. But I stopped playing his Genesis. And Sonic got brought back to my attention because my cousin gave me he was a super huge Mario fan, and so was I growing up. But somebody gave him a Sonic toy from Sonic Adventure, and he was like, I don't want this. And so he gave it to me. And I don't know, he just sort of hung. It was a small little bendy Sonic.
I know which one you're talking about. I remember that one.
Yeah, but he just sort of like hung out in my room, and then I went to like a fair like a few years later, and I won a stuffed Shadow there, and I was like, this guy's so cool. And
that stuffed Shadow lived in my closet for like 3 years.
The giant one?
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, that was the one that Steven won. That was
okay.
That was about a year after I had won mine. They had them like 2 or 3 years in a row. But yeah, Steven won that giant one, and that was amazing. But the one that I won was like, it was the same brand, but it was like it was small. It was like maybe 5 or 6 inches.
Oh, is that the one that we made Sonic Undergrass with?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh man, Sonic Undergrass.
Yeah,
it
was a good pun. It was a good pun.
You're throwing me back.
Yeah.
Guys, I made a video called Sonic Undergrass when we were pretty young. And it was the same plot as Sonic Underground, but worse.
Yeah, they were trying to find their mom so they could fight her.
yeah, that was it. We made it about to kick our mom's ass. Yeah. Sonic Undergrass. 10 out of 10 quality content.
It's probably good that one died.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that turned out very well.
Yeah, probably didn't age very well in this culture.
Yeah.
Please don't fight your mother.
Yeah. That's no good.
What? Oh!
I was figuring out what would be like the best time that I could just cut in on something.
Wow.
That felt.
I'm stunned.
What an entrance.
Oh, sans preserve.
Oh no. This is me forgetting that my keyboard is a lethal weapon now. I'm trying to type into the chat.
Oh man.
Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream, Steven.
Yeah, thank you. How's it been going?
Pretty good. Shadowstar, thank you for the other 2 Vinolians. I would pay to see that. Steven, we were just talking about Sonic Undergrass. Do you remember Sonic Undergrass? Were you involved in the making of that?
I don't think so. Unfortunately.
It's probably more fortunately than unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
Why can you dig through wood? I figured since that was a wood texture, I wouldn't be able to dig there.
You don't dig through wood?
I wouldn't figure that Knuckles could. No, I figured he'd be like, rats, or I can't.
That sounded very spot on.
Thanks. Matt Brabham sent 2 Vanillions with a bunch of pumpkins. He's trying to summon Ryan. Chat has been trying to summon Ryan. We'll see if we can make it happen. But I think he's pretty busy.
I'll try and hit him up. Man, so Sonic Adventure 2, huh?
For sure, man.
Chaos control!
Garrett, were you here for the stream where I talked about being for sure guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
I've become for sure guy since then. I say for sure all the time now. For sure. We need to get a for sure on there.
Yeah, I do. I unfortunately, I wish I had a whole bunch of clips loaded up, but the next stream I'll have probably a whole other keyboard's worth of stuff to spam you with. But
Super excited.
The hype.
Steven, how have you been today?
good, man. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a busy day for me, but I'm here. I got Animal Crossing. I haven't really gotten to play it yet, but I'm excited to play it.
Where is this thing?
It's in the ground, dude.
But where?
I honestly, I have no idea. Is it on that skull? Or like between the skull and
What
the
the
wall?
heck? That was stupid.
You're getting rich at least. Oh,
I got speed up boots. I'm glad I got those.
so Steven, you got Animal Crossing. I heard on the last stream, you got the Animal Crossing Switch, right?
I did, yeah. I don't like. I'm pretty eager to play it, so I haven't even got that set up yet. Because it takes a while to get everything like transferred over.
Oh yeah.
I don't. Most other systems don't make it such a complicated process to get some, I don't know, stuff like transferred over. But once I don't know, probably this weekend, I'll get it all transferred over and just use that as my main Switch. But I'm too eager to play it.
Information is a complicated profession.
Right. Oh, I need to get a lot of.
Werner Herzog.
Yeah, a lot of Mandalorian clips.
I would like to see the Animal Crossing Switch.
Looking for the Master Emerald pieces was tougher than I thought it would be. Anyway.
Matt Brabham says, Steven, you should put the Mario 64 oomph on your soundboard.
I do. The thing is, though, your like impression of it is so spot on that I feel like I'll misuse it. It's like whenever you want it, and whenever you feel it's applicable, you just do the impression. So, right.
We should get Vinny like a button that just plays a recording of himself doing it.
Yeah.
Really layer it on.
I should say it out loud as the clip of it plays.
Yes.
Like what we're doing with.
Wow.
I forgot. I gotta continue making Malo Owen Wilson.
Oh, that is so good.
Wow. How do you drift?
Wow.
Can you drift?
You like let go of the A button or gas button or whatever, and then you kind of just turn the wheel, and it makes that horrible squeaky wheel sound. You know, that's the closest thing they
I
got.
have a squeaky wheel. That was Dio from the new Star Wars.
Dio from JoJo.
Yeah. That's all I got. Ah! That was horrible. Stephen, earlier I did something so incredible that I got so excited that I like threw my microphone off of its mic stand.
What? Oh no.
Like just about 5 minutes before you entered chat.
Did it just sound like you died? Like,
I'm
was
sure it
just-
did. Yeah, I'm sure it didn't sound good. It was just I think last stream the same thing happened where I did a mic drop on accident. I gotta get a mount for this, man. It's just sitting on top of like the incorrect type of mount.
Right. Yeah. No. That happened to me a couple of streams ago, so it's just par for the course. So Garrett, if you ever just want to throw your mic down.
Well, my mic is on my headset, so I'd have to throw my head down.
Break the walls down!
This is why we need to be on camera. Just all of a sudden, you just start headbanging.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, that was close. The game keeps thinking that it wants to die, and then it doesn't, so I'm glad that it doesn't. I don't know what's wrong with Sonic Adventure 2 on my PC, but it is truly cursed. Got a cursed copy.
That's all the time I've got.
That was the most crystal clear Reggie audio.
Yeah, I felt like that was actually somebody on the mic. It kind of freaked me out.
I don't know why. It's kind of a good thing. It's not like super like. If it was, I would have this in like my music, like digital audio workstation. I would be in delay and all these like different effects to every clip. So.
Just a lot of reverb.
Yeah.
Mom. Yeah, I know I'm living in a nightmare.
I completely agree with Ariana. Steven has too much power.
Just the right amount.
True.
This is the best part of the level, where you just drive straight for about 30 seconds.
Yeah, I would love when it would time out at this part. Because it was like, no, I see the car.
I need to get a clip.
Well, I hope my internet's not dying. Let's see here. Stream health. Poor. I don't see chat complaining yet, so... Well, hopefully we don't all explode. Guys, Kart Racing 2-player versus is now available.
Mr. President, reports show that since the incident 3 hours ago, the country is in turmoil. Financial communities are in
Vin, did your internet cut out for a second?
communications are
It must have, because
Okay.
it says YouTube is not receiving enough video maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. But it seems like we're still doing good. Everybody says we hear you and stuff.
Okay,
Bro.
I think I'm getting a little bit of a leg just on my end. I've been hearing you guys go in and out a little bit.
Yeah. Buffering.
The details.
Bruh.
Exactly just what is it that you want? Dr.
Has anyone made a mod where the president here is Obama?
Wow.
You mean the Chaos Emerald?
Just the silence to wait for it. I think we had a psychic connection. We knew it was the time.
Yeah, someone needs to get on that if it doesn't exist
What
already.
the? I'm gonna dub him over as Obama.
Yeah.
What the heck? Nope, I can't do it because I'm just doing an impression of the actual president in the game. What the heck is going on here? Slade the Hedgehog says, I'm gonna assume you mean the Chaos Emeralds.
Mr. President, we're receiving an incoming signal from our agent.
I really hope that at some point in time somebody makes that mod. Hashtag Obama for Smash.
I saw aliens go inside the pyramid. And more importantly, I saw that
Obama
Batgirl
for
go
Smash.
inside with him as well. Well, you
I
saw
think
them too.
part of his moveset would be that kind of, you know how Zelda's got that Shadow Guardian, but that's just Joe. Vinny, do you remember when we came up with a moveset for Buzz Lightyear for Smash?
And the assist trophy was Al from
Yeah,
Tool Time.
Tool Time. Maybe it was a Tim Allen, and the final smash was Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah,
What?
dude, we were ready. We were like, this was 2008, man. Like we were there.
Uh-huh.
Like
Right.
we were ahead of the Tim Allen meme curve.
Right. That's like top priority list I need, huh?
Yeah. Well, I'm Masahiro Sakurai's just like afraid, you know. He knows that he could
Oh,
put
very-
Tim Allen in Smash, but he's too scared of that power.
Yeah.
You just know his taunt would be that.
Yeah. Look at the camera. I turned when I did that, like there was a camera for me to look at. But yeah, what all? Because yeah, his assist trophy was Al, and he would come in and be like, "I don't think so, Tim," and like block whatever your moves were.
It was like a one-hit KO. I don't think so, Tim. And you just hear that, like, the home run sound effect.
Yeah.
Put on the stage. So I think what's even more amazing about us joking about that then is I don't think we knew about the Tool Time video game that exists. Have
What?
you ever seen that?
No, I
Have you
still
seen the
didn't
Tool
know
Time
about
video
that.
game?
No.
Oh, no way. Oh, man. Yeah, it's older game. It was I don't remember, but it's a 2D platformer.
Oh man.
The first level, you are Tim the Toolman Taylor, and you are fighting dinosaurs.
What?
This exists.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes. So good.
Holy cow. You're fighting dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs.
It's
yeah,
a
and you have, like,
dinosaur.
dinosaur jungle.
Oh man. Yeah. Maybe I should play that game next week. Hook up the old Wii. Wii.
Was that on the was it on the Super Nintendo?
That sounds right. I'm looking it up right now just so I don't say
Yeah.
something entirely wrong. Yeah, Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I never played it either, but that is so absurd. Like how? Why? Why?
You gotta sell it, dude.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you're fighting dinosaurs in the game.
Yeah. Well, so I think the plot is you're going to other like sets because he does a show.
Yeah.
So like it's like a dinosaur set, but you're fighting dinosaurs.
Incredible.
Yeah. This description right here. The player's weapons include modified tools such as a nail gun, a blowtorch,
Oh my God.
a chainsaw that hurls energy waves. He's too powerful.
He is. Man, we totally could have added Tim the Toolman Taylor moveset complete from this game.
Yeah. Completely valid, classic video game character.
Yeah. Dude, I
What if
joked
it-
about Sakurai, like, keeping him, like, hidden, but I think that's real.
What if it was one of those things where it completely surpassed like actual Tim Allen and the show altogether? That like people only knew him from the video game.
You're a real person?
Yeah.
Eh?
Did I ever show you guys the video of I think it's like the first Doom, but all of the assets are replaced
Tim
with
Allen? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that.
Is that playable? Is that like
know?
available to the public? Because that would be amazing.
I'm not sure. It would be a really good time. I think it would just wreck the speakers on your computer. It was
Right.
a lot of Tim Allen.
How did I get an A rank? What there's no way I should have gotten an A rank. I do not accept.
A for that ain't right.
No, that ain't right. That was my impression of Frozone when when they are getting arrested in The Incredibles. And I will never again do a Samuel L. Jackson impression. I don't do that anymore.
Oh, right.
I don't do that anymore. .gif.
Oh.
Nah, I don't do that anymore. I want it. Nope. Okay.
Oh, we don't have the bounce.
No, we don't. We get it in this stage, right?
Yeah, because we've got the gamma robots that are just
Yeah.
just there for us to make the pain of the first game so much deeper.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. Omega's or Gamma's still alive, except there's just like heartless clones of him flying around now.
Yeah.
That's all.
And you can kill them all.
Yeah. Spoiler alert for the first Sonic Adventure, Steven. Don't
Wow,
get too
that's
attached to
Oh,
E102
yeah,
Gamma.
It's
Oh,
rough.
all
dude.
right.
There's a bird.
Man.
That's a rough story.
CJ says, "What am I gonna name my island in Animal Crossing?" I don't know yet. I've been like racking my brain all day. So if anybody has any recommendations, if you guys have any recommendations, let me know.
My villager, or one of my townspeople recommended Swoleville, and I haven't really let that one go.
Swole Mill.
Yeah.
I would name mine My Swamp. That's My
Pretty
Swamp.
good.
Or you could pronounce it alternatively, Miss Swamp.
The swamp.
Miss Swamp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tips the hat.
That's what I named one of the towns we visited. One of the towns we visited in D&D. That's what we ended up naming it.
Miss Swamp.
Yep. I think there might be something going on with my game. I might have to restart it.
Yeah, it just keeps coming up with these like bruh sound effects.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
sure
really
why.
weird.
Did we get hacked, bro?
That is the worst ghost of all time. He can die a second time for all I care. Who do you think these are the ghosts of?
You know,
Um,
that is too deep of a question to ask right now. I was not ready for that.
Who died in the Sonic franchise? Maybe it's just a bunch of Gamma ghosts.
Yeah, it's just Gamma.
Rip.
Wow, that's deep, man. All the ghosts are showing up on the Gamma level.
Was that a Papa John?
Stay tuned. Everything will come.
Stay tuned.
Wait, it's hold on. Who were we talking about in the deep like Sonic lore a few streams ago?
Anyone
was
from the
this-
Archie comics.
Yeah, was it? It must have been. Was it Boomer's dad that died or something? I don't remember.
Boomer's dad disowned him.
Oh, that's right.
That
That's
was the crazy thing.
And why exactly did he disown him?
Because he liked inventions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. CJ mentioned Marcel Skunk
Oh,
and Archie the ant.
yeah, Archimedes.
Gosh, dude. To read that like bio like destroyed my brain.
Whoops. Okay, these ghosts suck. Ghosts suck. I love like that they come flying in from like the corners. Here comes Randy Orton slithering in.
To quote a prophetic writing from Pumpkin Hill, I'm hearing someone saying, "You a chicken, don't be scared." It had to be the winner, because nobody wasn't there.
It was beautiful. Steven, I talked about this earlier on stream, but when I showed this game to Julie, she thought that the raps were by Kendrick Lamar.
She thought what?
She thought that the raps in this game were by Kendrick Lamar.
Wow.
She like had to like double check. She was like, "No way."
Like no way. Like she heard it and was like.
She was like, "Is this Kendrick?" And I was like, "No, this is Hunted P."
Yeah. Never disrespect Hunted P like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hunted P is in jail. So.
Excuse me.
Maybe I just disrespected Hunted P, but.
Wow.
I know that he's. I'm pretty sure I read that he was serving some time. He might be out. I don't know. Bless up, Hunted P.
If he was just in the chat right now.
Yeah. I'm not in jail, SMH.
CJ the Beast had a good island idea. Steven, you could name your island Angel.
Angel Island, dude.
Yeah.
That is a good idea. Yeah. Marie came up with the best one, which was Spooky Island, like the Scooby-Doo movie.
Oh, wow. Wow. This is a
I would not
disaster.
want to go there.
Yeah. Right. You've caught me off guard, Vin.
Scooby-Doo and the Witch.
This is a disaster.
Hampton City Dreamer says, "Here comes Shadow the Hedgehog slithering in."
We're heading toward the center of the base.
That egghead sure loves mechanical things, doesn't he? I'll bet he has 1 or 2 spaceships lying around here somewhere.
Lyrical Miracle says, "How do you disown your kid for liking inventions?" LMAO, what?
No problem. We can find it. Right, Knuckles? What? Why do
Bruh.
I have to find the key? We're counting on you, buddy. The world's greatest treasure.
Shadow Star 13 says, "Opie Island."
I don't even know what that would be like.
A lot of napping.
Right.
Just like giant
Right.
food bowls.
Everyone has fabulous nails.
Yeah. Bow
Right.
ties.
This is a classy entire place.
Yeah.
Well, what is Oak's name?
What's that?
What? I think we talked about this on a couple of
Oh,
streams
his
ago.
other name?
Yeah, his formal nickname.
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Opie is short for Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Right. I'm seeing a lot of Bruh Island recommendations. How far do I commit to the bit?
Bruh.
Man, you got it.
Yeah, I might have to.
I'm stuck here. I hate this level. This level sucks.
Yeah. So on my most recent playthrough of this game, I found out that I actually like the Rouge levels like way more.
I think I do too. Like with the exception of like, Pumpkin Hill. Yeah, I think I like her levels more.
I have this like newfound respect for Mad Space because that is just it's like the hardest level to get all A's on. And what I eventually had to do was like really cheat, and you like kind of map out where the emerald pieces are, like based on the first hint it gives you, and you just kind of like write a little journal down, and then eventually you just get one hint, know exactly where to go, and just hope for the best.
Okay, cool. I was like, I still haven't found a signal at all. But here we go. The green one.
You're green with it.
You're green with it. I'm rewatching Better Call Saul right now, and we got to that episode that they redid with Mike and Sully from that video, and that was like all I could think of. Have you seen that?
I have not.
I guess like mild spoilers for Better Call Saul, but there's a scene where like there's a big argument with I guess it's not really a spoiler. It's just a big argument in the first season, like in one of the last episodes, and they redid it with Mike and Sully from that "You're Green with It" video, and it's very funny. Where, oh where could this stupid key be? Oh where could it be?
I'm seeing a lot of like resentment for this level in the chat. Is this kind of universally
Yeah,
disliked?
This and the Rouge version of it sucks too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rouge version has this little robot that flies around and shoots lasers at you the whole time, which is just a little mildly frustrating.
Mm.
I hit the restart button. Start fresh.
You know, I gotta say the biggest criticism I always see about this one, Sonic Adventure in the treasure hunting levels, all 3 of the little, blinking things could go off at any time. And I have no idea why they switched it up.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that either. There's a mod for the Steam version where you can make all 3 work.
Oh man, that sounds really nice. It'd make it a lot easier.
Right.
It's closer.
What? Where is it? Hello?
This is a serious
Oh.
message.
I think it's on that pillar.
Oh, is it? Or is it in here? It must be on
could
that
be there.
pillar. But where? Or is it flying around?
It could be flying around. I thought I saw a glimpse of it on that right middle pillar. Oh, it's on the beetle.
It is?
Yeah. So like if you go
I'm
back to
blind.
that pillar I was pointing to, it's on the wall on that beetle.
Oh no, I don't know where you're pointing.
You can't see my finger, it's right there.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so it's like the right middle pillar, right in front of this little statue thing.
Okay. Help me!
It's great. I do phone work for my job, and a lot of what I do is kind of like user tech support, and so this just feels so natural right now.
I thought oh, there it is. That sucked. Thanks for the help, Garrett.
Got you, dude.
Where are the emeralds? That's my Knuckles impression. I think actually in like about 15 minutes I'm gonna switch us. I think I want to play Jackbox. I think I want to get some audience involvement going here.
That sounds good to me.
Have you guys done Jackbox before? Is that a yes?
Yeah.
This is a maybe.
Yeah, that was just the excitement. I feel like I've played it maybe once or twice.
Yeah, I have a couple times. It's really, really fun. Great for big groups.
Keep getting all these ones that are up in this area. Knuckles, come on, man. Ah! If he dies, he dies.
Why? Why? Tell us why.
I love that we've got the deep cut "Why are you closed, man" as one of our clips.
That's like I know we often talk about like early kind of viral YouTube, but I feel like that was probably up there. Next to the "I like turtles" kid.
Oh yeah.
I like turtles.
Were those both on Kosh.0?
I think they were. I remember seeing. Yeah, I think that's right. Man, is that show still on the air?
I have no idea.
I think
I
so.
remember when I was last watching TV, it was
Mhm.
like exclusively Tosh.0 on Comedy Central, but it's
Man, right.
Those little spiky guys are the worst.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, for everybody in the chat that doesn't know what Jackbox is, it's party games that everybody at home can play along with us here. So, something fun for us to all do together.
Yeah, my personal favorite is Trivia Murder Party.
Yeah, we've got that one, man.
Sweet.
We'll make it happen. The original John said, "Is that a Rocky reference? You were into sub." Thanks, man. We need that on the soundboard.
What?
If he dies, he dies.
Oh yeah.
We need that specifically for when we were doing the Chao race.
These have all
how
been
did that
between
go?
pillars. My Chao racing was horrible.
Yeah.
Lyrical Miracle says, my personal favorite is TKO. That's also in the one we've got. I have Jackbox, I think 3, I think is the one that I bought. Alright, I'm breaking my rule. I'm getting hints. I'm sick of this level.
Sweet.
Room with 2 flames? 7 world rings?
7 world things.
You filthy rat. This room has more than 2 flames. This is the wrong room. Secret
Stay
room
tuned.
that you can enter. Hold on. What'd this say? Secret room you can enter from the area next to the blue room. Dang it, Bobby! Gotta go all the way back to the blue room.
Yeah, how much Hank Hill do you want on the soundboard?
Whoa. Garrett was talking about a scary King of the Hill episode that apparently was banned from like network television.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it had Michael Keaton.
I have not heard of this.
Yeah, there's Peggy Hill murder someone.
What?
Yeah, straight up.
It's pretty dark.
I was expecting it to be like I've just seen the clip of like Hank when he's like in hell and he's just like laughing.
Yeah, that's what I expected it to be too.
Right.
For anyone interested, I looked it up. The name of the episode is Pygmalion.
Pygmalion.
Pygmalion. Yeah, it's like a play on words of like a Greek story, but
Yeah.
pig is P-I-G.
This is the worst room to hide something in. You can only get a signal in the room.
That was mean.
The day of reckoning will come.
I still don't even know where it is.
I've seen better.
Thanks, Peterson.
I've seen better.
I found him.
That was the worst.
Is it buried in here too?
It is.
That was
Yeah.
especially mean.
And it didn't show up when I was standing on the floor.
That was tough.
Hey Vin, I was thinking about it, and earlier you had asked me, was that
Who's there? What the?
TGI.
Ghost?
This is all chopped up, so I have no idea what just happened.
Well,
But I got a TGI.
This guy stinks!
That is my opinion on this boss fight. You know you're a good boss when you scream flapjacks, flapjacks. I forgot how this worked. I gotta wait for him to make his weird sound before I can do anything.
Then he kind of like barfs.
Yeah.
God. Gotta clip that now.
Oh, come on. Dig, Knuckles, dig! Can we get him twice? Can we get him twice?
So satisfying. You can do it.
No, I can't. I can't believe you've done this. Slade the Hedgehog says, perfect timing, which I believe is sarcasm.
Bye-bye.
He made the sound and it didn't... I hate this man. King Boom Boom, more like King Boom Boom the Boomer.
Wow.
How dare this man put boom in his name?
The disrespect.
I got him! I got 3 in 1!
That was so satisfying.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Whew. I'm gonna eat lightning and crap thunder.
Wow.
That was pretty rough.
Opie heard the commotion. I hear him outside.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Whenever I see bruhs in the chat, I drop the bruh sound effect.
King bruh. Lindsay and Jake Kangaroo Mouse says, I knew it. It's the ghosts from Scream Test episode of Sonic X. Forgot that happened. The Hampton City Dreamer says, this guy's a wrecking machine! Oh! This man is a wrecking machine. I think that is quite literally what he is. I'm either like an expert at this boss fight or I'm really bad at it.
The first time I played this game, I remember Chao gave me the hint that like I had to use my homing attack, which I thought was the bounce attack. Which if you try to do that, you'll die. So
I used 1 bounce in your honor.
Yeah. It was the getting to the platforms with the little bombs on them. It's like, why isn't he bouncing on the bombs?
Oh no. My 7 world rings.
You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
You're quick on the draw with that Obama. Dang it. Thought I'd be able to jump over his hands. Garrett, was it you that was saying the sound at the start of the, like, Chao, like when you enter, not the Chao Garden, but like the, like, Chao, like, warp area?
Oh, yeah.
Were you saying that like, scared you as a kid? Who, I know someone that said that.
I don't think that part was me. I did look up something about the music recently that I just found it.
Oh, yeah?
There are essentially lyrics to the music that's going on there in the warp area. And it's remixed, and like the clip, one of the clips they used was from, I want to say it was MASH. I need to look it up.
Really?
Yeah, it was super weird.
Nice try, Rocky.
Nice try, Rocky. Adrian. Burning Heart of Silver says, ha! Got him!
got rid of my other bye-bye Vin, so I can't drop that one anymore.
Get rid of the other one.
Well, it's one or the other.
I think I'd rather have Twisty McGee.
That's fair.
All right, I looked up the Chao music. I looked up the Chao music.
Go ahead.
And it's a sample from the A-Team.
The A-Team.
Yeah, what he's saying there is laying the wax, spinning the sounds.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Like a vinyl.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Is everyone all right?
Now that we're in space, I feel like the game is almost over.
We're kind of close. The story playthroughs are really, really quick.
Yeah. But now I'm like, should I just finish it up?
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Crazy Gadget, but I think we still got a little ways to go.
I think we've only got like 1 or 2 levels. Somebody smacked something, and at the same time Sonic threw down his hand. So that was like the most perfect thing I've ever heard.
It was in game.
This place was shut down about 50 years ago because of a terrible accident. The first Bernoulli spherical space.
Good night, Nafisa. Thanks for stopping by.
When it was operational, it was the most advanced research
Oh,
center
nice. I have not stood up since we started the stream, and I just got my standing goal on my Apple Watch.
You did it.
Yeah. I work out. No big deal.
Can you guys hear Rambo?
No, unless that meow I just heard was your cat, and nope, it was my cat. He's scratching at the door. I guess this is our obligatory Opie appearance on the stream, so let me go grab him. Hold on. It's a good excuse for me to get up and turn on some lights in here. It's completely dark now. I can't see anything.
Alright, I am also going to get some cat trays and see if I can get some participation from my animals.
Opie. He's sniffing the microphone. Good old Opie ASMR. He says, hello, internet. Opie, you see how many people are excited to see you? Everybody's so proud of you. Alright, now get out of my office.
Get out.
Which way should I go?
Squeaky boy is what I see in the chat.
Squeaky boy.
Alright. We've reached our Opie quota. Shadowstar13 sends 2 Vanillians. Says, hi Opie, Lily, and Miko say hi. Opie says meow. Which I'm sure means hello back. I don't want to blow that up, do I? Oh no! I did it anyway.
Wow.
Is your favorite part of this game the squeaking, high-pitched sound that it, the aiming makes? Because if not, it should be.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's way better than the music. And in these, like, robot walker levels, you hear it with...
Everyone's still going crazy for Opie in the chat. Guys, what if what if I just like let Opie do a live stream one day?
I would listen to that Opie ASMR.
I could just like leave a camera on him. And that could be a stream. I feel like this room is supposed to have something else in it, but it doesn't. So that's concerning. Wait a minute, I said we were gonna switch games, didn't I?
Oh yeah.
Or should I get to Crazy Gadget because I think it's the next level. I feel like I have to get to Crazy Gadget just because it's where it began.
Yeah. Bring it all back.
It ends where it began. And then I'll probably just beat the game anyway.
Does it go Crazy Gadget Knuckles level and then final rush?
I think so. Because right after you beat Rouge... Wait a minute. I don't know. I don't remember.
Can you help us out, chat? I'm trying to remember.
I think after this...
Okay. Crazy Gadget is after Meteor Herd. Thank you, Bowser Prince.
Oh, I'm dead. Alright, guess I'm beating the game. I hate these artificial chaos. They're the worst! Joke's on them, though. I'm gonna blow up that thing there and make it so that they fall to their deaths.
Stay tuned.
Something so menacing about that. Stay tuned.
I think it's who's saying it.
Right.
I'm doing
Can
so
we hear
bad.
a dog anywhere? I swear I just heard a bork.
Yeah. That's on my end.
Nice.
Which puppy?
That would be Cooper. And by the way, we just got a voicemail saying that we have another lab that we're gonna get that was just born like this past week.
Really?
Yeah. So in 8 weeks we'll have another dog, another puppy.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah. It's gonna be a nightmare, but I'm also excited for it. Just because I know some stuff will get chewed up.
Right.
But
Puppy training's always fun.
Yeah, that's part of it. But we I don't know. I think it was like around like 7th, 8th grade. Our dogs had a litter, and so we had that whole experience of having like it was like a big litter too. It was like 7 or 8 puppies or something like that.
Right.
So yeah, training them or at least kind of training them. You know, not but taking care of them and cleaning up and all that stuff. So I'm kind of already used to it. You know.
Well, Steven, I'll admit I'm incredibly jealous. We were talking earlier about dogs and wishing that we had dogs. So you're living the
Oh,
dream.
really? Yeah, man. Yeah, do you like? Can you not have a puppy at your place, or are you just like gonna wait to?
Yeah, I need to wait.
Yeah.
It's not really a good place where I'm living right now.
Right.
We live in a condo, and we're also out in the desert. So like in the summertime, like the dog can't really go out at all, even for a walk.
Right.
I wouldn't really want to have a dog here.
Yeah.
You know, if I ever move back
About that.
up north again, that would probably be a better spot to have a dog.
Yeah, for sure. Man, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Like, if it's just too hot, like on their paws and stuff, and then just in general being outside.
Yeah. The move is you either walk them like really late at night, like 11:30, or they have to wear booties, and I just can't do that to my dog.
Right.
Just saw Big the cat hanging out that window there.
Thank you, Sega, for just leaning in super hard on Big the Cat. Like, when Sonic Adventure came out, there was a lot of Big the Cat hate, and they were like, I know exactly what to do here. We're just going to plant him as an Easter egg, like, everywhere. So good. What is supposed to be happening here, by the way? Like, because this happens here and at that one spot in Radical Highway.
Yeah. Also, the bottom of Pumpkin Hill.
That's right. Yeah. It's never really explained. You just kind of accept it.
Yeah, you're just like, ah, we're floating.
Yeah. I guess I'm not dead.
I think I'm floating. Okay. All right. Chaos control.
You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
We did
You
it.
know, I gotta say, I think for these style levels, I like the Eggman levels better too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
There's a lot more going on in them, you know. Like there's that one towards the end, where there's just so much junk to shoot. It takes me like 8 minutes to go through, and you get a score of like 60,000 or something at the end, and it's so crazy.
Okay, Sonic. Now put that emerald.
Yeah, I thought Crazy Gadget started right here. But maybe I'm Crazy Gadget.
So it's gonna be Meteor Herd after this one, I think.
Must be then.
And then Crazy Gadget,
Yeah.
I think.
Well,
So
Meteor
Crazy
Herd,
Gadget,
and then we fight Rouge,
yeah.
and then then Crazy Gadget, Eggman boss fight, and then from there it's Final Chase.
Rush?
Or yeah, Final Rush, yeah.
Yeah.
I get them mixed up. They're same thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, one of them is this is the grinding level. The other one is running on gravity cylinders.
Yeah. We can't afford to not use hints on this stage.
No, I mean it'll just take too long. This is the stage where you get the sunglasses.
Oh yeah, those are great.
Yeah.
Another item that we'll use all the time.
Yeah, seriously. It took me so long to get the 100 rings challenge on this one.
Oh god, yeah. Oh, where am I? Okay. Dang it. With my luck, it's down there anyway. This is my favorite Kendrick Lamar song, though.
Right. A real deep cut.
Yeah.
Not many know.
Wow.
Your fall just now reminded me of Wonderful written in the great song Pumpkin Hill. I searched and I searched as I climbed up the wall, and then I started to fly. I went in deep.
I would love to go to a poetry slam that's just you reading Knuckles rap as spoken word.
Really profound stuff.
Next to a mini steel beam? Is that gonna be down here? He could go all the way! Where's a miniature steel beam? Punch! Punch!
So just a heads up, if at any point on the stream we hear this sound like a bunch of children laughing, we live right next to coyotes. Like they're like just a little bit outside our back door here, and they make like the scariest noises I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
spooky.
Yeah, I'll wake up at like 3 in the morning, and it's just like, is this the Blair Witch? Like, what's going on?
That's what my girlfriend said. Like at her old house, she was kind of out in the country, and she said like as a kid she would wake up to that sound, and it just sounds horrifying.
Yeah, it happened to me not that long ago, like just a couple months ago that happened. Just a pack of coyotes hanging out.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I don't know if you guys ever really heard this, but one of my like biggest things I miss about like where we grew up is there were some neighbors or something that had peacocks, and I swear like throughout the whole valley, like the couple places that I lived, I could hear the peacocks like in the valley. They make like a really distinct sound. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember you talking about it anyway. Actually, I remember going by those peacocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you say it, I remember a certain house, like kind of close to where we went to school at, had some, like out in their yard.
What a random thing to just like... Got a bunch of peacocks.
I know. Yeah. I mean, it's a solid flex. I'll hand it to him.
Right.
Sorry,
Yeah,
chat had frozen for me there, so I just refreshed it. Shadowstar says peacocks sound like they're calling for help.
Yeah, that's pretty spot on. There's one of the songs that was in Black Panther samples peacocks.
Was it the Kendrick one?
Like, it might have been.
This is a weird placement for an emerald.
I found him.
I got a quote by Kendrick Lamar here.
What is it?
Echadonia, that's what I'm representing. Never seen a mic hog spit like a menace.
What about in the Sonic Adventure 1 Knuckles theme, not by Kendrick Lamar? By some guy that actually sounds more like the dude who sings Funky Cold Medea. Tone Loc.
Tone Loc.
He says the new porcupine on the rock with the buff chest.
Like, when they approached him to do these songs, do you think they gave him some sort of guideline, like try and hit these points, or like showed him any images from the games?
I bet that they either had the lyrics ready,
yeah,
and they just needed someone to rap it, or
Right.
they gave him like what's going on in the plot at the time.
Right. Well, you know what? I bet it was probably more so that they wrote it for him.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes, like, I don't know, when someone who doesn't write, like, you know, like rap music for a living, writes and then has somebody else, like the DK rap, right? Well, did those guys actually rap that though?
I think Grant Kirkhope might have rapped it.
Yeah. But I also think of like Butch Hartman. He like,
oh jeez, yeah.
All the stuff in his shows, like he would write the stuff and then like give it to somebody. Yeah, it's just like a weird occurrence.
Bowser Prince says, "Knock knock, it's Knuckles." Matt Brabham says, "My spike go through boulders. That's why I stay a loner." Kendrick Lamar.
I really hope that this we just keep this narrative going until like there's a good amount of people that are like, no wait, it was Kendrick that did those songs. That was like the first thing he ever did.
It sounds like vaguely enough like him that like you could play it and maybe convince someone that's like not a huge fan, but like has heard him before.
Right.
Who do you think wrote "You Can Call Me Knuckles"? Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles.
That one's brilliant. So.
Yeah.
Original John says Lamar Adventure 2. It's my favorite game. Kimberly says, and the boomers. But it's a Kendrick Lamar quote. And the boomers. That was my Kendrick. What do we think?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Thanks for being honest.
Bruh.
I think that's what I should just start hitting you with, where, because bruh can be interpreted any way. It's applicable to all situations.
Right. Sure.
It means nothing anymore. It's kind of like how the Christopher Nolan like thud sound effect, once it got transferred over to like Instagram comedy.
What?
It's like,
what are you talking about?
Have you ever delved into like bad Instagram comedians before?
No, I'm curious about this too.
Yeah, there's plenty of like commentary videos on YouTube that you can watch on it, but like the jokes are so bad. It's just like, and it's this weird like kind of like false reality that they've created where it's like targeted at kids, but the themes are much more adult, if that makes sense. But like the premise will be like, you know, something like when you catch Bae on their phone and they're texting another guy, and like every beat of the video is like, who are you texting? And then it's like giant dramatic thud sound effect. And then it's like, I'm just making this up as I go, by the way.
Give me your best vocal impression of the thud sound.
I can't audibly do it. If you typed in Instagram thud sound effect or anything similar, you would hear it. But yeah, it's like there's certain comedians, if I even want to call them comedians, that like it literally means nothing in the context of their video. It's like they say something that has no dramatic effect and they'll throw it in there anyway.
So like at that point, is it like that's what they're trying to use for the punchline, or is it kind of like leaning into it?
I don't think there's any self-awareness with it. I think that there's no real humor, so it's like, you know, like, oh, we can fix it in the edit, you know?
Oh yeah.
I think it's a little bit of that, because it's like sometimes people say a joke and it's like, why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? You know, like that's how the video would go.
That's my favorite Instagram comedian.
Yeah, it's like ad libs. It's like, I don't know. This will save it. This will make it funny.
Man, that sounds gold.
Yeah, luckily I don't know if that many, like, I think for a while on Instagram I was getting a lot of those recommended in my like feed, the algorithm or whatever, but I've kind of, I think I don't see them that much anymore, but I know they exist still.
Dang it. Bounce bracelet happened.
Oh, that's the worst. There was a mod that I saw online where like turn on and turn off power-ups like as you're going through the game.
Yeah.
So like in most cases the bounce bracelet is not very helpful.
Right. There we go. Fantastic. Kimberly says, press F in the chat for Silver when he drank the eggnog.
I'm going to press F, and I don't know what sound effect it's attached to.
This is a serious message.
That's pretty good.
Wait a minute. Rockets explode! Forgot.
Wow, this is a disaster.
I need to get that power up. You mean
the Chaos Emeralds?
Where's this power up? Oh, there it is. Flame ring. Now Sonic can do a fire somersault. Yeah, flame ring.
That sounds like a really good thing I'd order at Burger King. You know?
Flame ring.
Yeah, flame ring.
Man, I don't even know. I want a flame ring now. I don't even know what it is, but I want it.
I know that there's onions on it.
Oh, it's gotta be like
Yeah,
a spicy
absolutely.
onion ring sandwich, right?
Yeah. Oh man. Should we pitch it to the marketing team?
We should.
That's,
Hashtag.
I'd eat it. I don't really eat Burger King, but I'd eat it.
yeah, I haven't tried. Have either of you tried their Impossible Whopper?
No.
Yeah.
I'll admit I don't really go to Burger much. That doesn't
Yeah,
mean that I don't
same.
get fast food all the time, because I eat really gross. But
Me too.
But you're a man of taste, is what you're saying.
No, I love Burger King. There's just not
Yeah.
one close by.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the concept of the impossible.
Mhm.
Hypocritical enough to be like, when I'm actually there, I'm like, nah, I just want meat.
Right. Well, they're pretty spendy too. That's where they get you. 'Cause
Yeah.
Which I mean, understandably so. Like Impossible meat is still very expensive, but like.
Microphone just subscribed. Well, thank you, microphone. Appreciate it.
Welcome.
Also appreciate you recording my voice.
Nice.
Oh, brother. Bruh.
My new like just cut off the sound effect feature is just gonna be bruh. Bruh. But yeah, no.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't even know where I was gonna go with that. I was still talking about burgers. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say.
Hot
you could have a really
Cheetos
good power
Funyuns
combo.
says burning hearts of silver.
What?
Did you not hear that? Hot Cheetos Funyuns.
Oh my god.
Get on that level. All right, Garrett.
Oh, man.
This is your time. You have to tell me how to beat this level. Okay.
All right.
I missed the switch somehow. Okay, there we go.
All right. I'm working with a little bit of lag here, so I'm just gonna.
I'll do front flips until you're caught up.
All right. I don't know if that's how it works, but yeah, let's go ahead and go up.
Okay.
And we're going to the end of the purple boy, and I think that there's going to be a take us to the left of the green.
Smart man.
Watch me just get this totally wrong.
I hope so.
If that happens, I mean, is our friendship?
Yeah, it started at Crazy Gadget and it will end at Crazy Gadget.
All right, so we do the bounce to get over those boxes. You're gonna do the gravity thing that's on the next level.
This one that's pointing straight ahead?
Yes. Please don't die.
Our friendship's on the line, dude.
I know, this is life and death for me. This is like Back to the Future status. We'll just race my whole life. So now we're going up towards the top of this yellow. I think that here you jump off and hit that enemy blue.
Okay, now what? Go to the end of the blue,
so
probably.
now- yeah, I think. I can't tell if this is where the rail's at. Oh, no, okay, so we're gonna go down here.
We're gonna go down? Like this way?
Yep. Yeah, well, sorry. A little bit of leg.
Oh, I gotta flip
now-
the switch.
Yeah, now you flip the switch. I think.
Almost
maybe
got
not.
crushed by those boxes.
The spring looks like a good time. I think that's gonna get us down to like the other face of the yellow. So
Okay.
like, you hit the spring and go down.
And then hit this spring.
All right, cool. And then yeah, right there. That spring, that's gonna put you on the rail. The spring will make you go across the rail really slow. Just don't move, because this is an easy spot to die. All right, now we're going up the green.
Hit the spring?
I think so. Hold on, I'm trying to see it.
Oh, I win
Yeah.
anyway.
Cool.
Alright, light speed dash here.
Yeah, sounds good. Hopefully that doesn't just kill everything.
Get these rings. Flip the switch.
Yeah. hopefully. Now I think we're going right on the purple. If this doesn't kill us.
Oh man,
Alright.
that guy's rapid firing. He's terrifying.
Now this part I get a little mixed up on. I want to say you go down on the and
I hit a switch.
that switch. Yeah, because that switch is gonna make the rocket go. So then
Rockets explode!
Now we want to hit that switch up.
Okay, let's kill this guy.
Yeah.
Got him. Alright,
Oh,
now do I
man.
want the switch to the left or to the right?
I think it's the switch forward behind those boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna drop you down to where the rocket's at, and hopefully not kill you.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen. Garrett taught me how to do this level when I was in 4th grade. And he taught me how to do it as an adult.
The friendship remains.
Friendship remains. Garrett doesn't have to stop being my friend.
Or go back in time
Except
and stop our friendship from ever happening.
We got an E rank, so actually...
I mean, we can have an E-rank friendship. That's Kimberly and the Bruhers.
We are not calling... We are not calling chat the brothers. The brothers! You'll be hooked on the brothers.
Hooked on bruh. Hooked on Brunix. You guys remember Hooked on Phonics?
I know someone with the last name Brunix. I remember, so I played through the Dark Story first. I remember this scene being like, oh my god, we did it.
We killed him.
Yeah, it was like truly shocking. I was like, okay, I didn't expect this.
Yeah, I kind of wish that the game was actually like a little more that way, because the way it is, it's you know, it's actually going to the same story. But it'd be kind of fun if you actually got a good ending and actually got like a bad ending.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think they took that concept and turned it into bugs. Maybe I take that back.
Wait, what did you say?
I think they took that concept and turned it into Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Because this game was supposed to have that like choose your own adventure kind of aspect that Shadow the Hedgehog ended up with.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, this cutscene is completely out of sync. And like some sound effects are missing.
The original John dropped a Dr. Robrutnik.
Bruh.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Not to take away from the cutscene, I'm gonna have to dip out. I might be able to join back here in a little bit, depending on how much more the stream's going. But if I'm not able to, it was fun.
Okay, that's all the time I've got.
Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love.
I was like, you have to give us an okay. That's all the time I've got. Well,
I'm not leaving to play Animal Crossing, but still.
Okay, that's all the time I've got.
Appreciate everyone. It was fun hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, thank
and
you for
I'll,
stopping by.
Of course. I'll if I'm not back tonight, I'll be back next stream.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
I'm gonna miss that soundboard, Steven.
I am too. Some good victory music for Tails here.
Oh, I wasn't even looking. You did it.
I did, man. I really didn't think I would, but I did.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That boss battle is so hard.
Yeah, it either goes one way or the other. Like you either like smash
I
it
definitely
or
lost like 50 lives in a row on that one.
yeah. Original John says, "My body is ready."
So that made me think of Matthew Broderick. And, Matthew Broderick is in what's that movie? The Cable Guy.
Yeah.
And in The Cable Guy, they go to medieval times. All right,
Right.
You following me?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Have you been to medieval times?
I went to the fake medieval times that they have in Vegas, at Camelot.
Did you get serious WWE impressions from the one you went to?
not like serious, but like I was like they really encouraged the crowd to like get into it. So like they were like root for your knight, and so like we had like certain words that we had to say for each knight.
Oh man.
But I wouldn't say it was complete WWE vibes.
Man, so when we went, they had a whole bit where like they had a guy that eventually became like the villain, and I was all into it. Like our guy was definitely the coolest.
That one kid
but
just
I think I
subscribed.
was
Thank
too
you.
good.
Sorry, continue.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, they had this like whole like plot around it and everything. Like we had a villain, and there was this whole bit where the villain's like about to kill someone, and like it's trying to say, yeah, kill him. And I think that I was the only person in the audience that just said, kill him! I'm pretty sure because of that rude behavior I did that they killed off my knight first.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ours was like each knight represented a different part of the world, and the Russian knight was the bad guy.
Yeah, yeah, okay, exactly like WWE.
What? Hold on. Did you just see what happened?
I think I'm about to. Yep.
I just, for no reason, died. That's some garbage.
Listen, man, you're supposed to land on the ground.
I was going too fast. I went through it.
You gotta go fast. You gotta go so fast you phase matter.
Classic.
That is like actually like classic Flash.
Run, Sonic, run. Whoops. I used the bounce bracelet.
Lindsay and Jake Kangaroo Mouse says, Chaos Glitch!
It's my favorite chaos power. Underrated.
Right next to Force Roast.
Yeah. That one's actually a fun one, though.
Oh, so I never told you about my KOTOR.
Yeah, yeah, sorry, because I interrupted that story with me talking about my free Origin subscription.
Hey, I mean, that was pretty exciting. And it's probably a better story than the one I'm about to tell. But, yeah, KOTOR. They have it on the phone. Pretty sweet.
What?
Yeah, I know. It was awesome.
Isn't that crazy? You can have like a game that was a full game on the Xbox on your phone.
I know, right? Yeah, it was mind blowing for me. And I mean, it played all right. About as well as the Xbox game.
Yeah.
I guess that's not saying that much, but yeah. So KOTOR, you can do good guy playthrough, bad guy playthrough, and I naturally always do like the bad guy playthrough in most things.
Sure. Except Sonic.
Except Sonic, yeah. For whatever reason, I was like, no, I like. But in KOTOR, you can do some messed up stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm basically the character I did. I was playing it like as a character, and my character, I decided, was kind of like a serial killer-y. So anytime I went into a conversation, the way that I chose which dialogue was, okay, which dialogue do I reasonably think will end with me killing the person I'm talking to? And I killed so many people.
Truly the darkest. I hope someone just clips you saying, I killed so many people.
I'm like Eggman in the Sonic movie, starting all those coups in the Middle East.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that was like the expanded lore they gave him.
Yeah, that is like my favorite thing. I like to think that all the games. And the Sonic cartoons.
Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is canon.
Yeah.
Pringers! Well, I perfectly flung myself to where I would get the Mystic Melody.
Beautiful. Gosh, I remember being so frustrated with the Mystic Melodies, because when I first played through the game, I only found it with Shadow.
Yeah.
So
His is the easiest, I think.
yeah, and he also happens to have the least amount of levels.
Yeah.
So like I could only do the Chao, which is the third one, which really stinks. The Chao mission on what, like 4 levels?
Butt bounced. Dang it.
This is just like the end of the game.
That jump just flung me in a direction and was like, you can't move. Oh my god. Okay. We're good this time, though.
This level's really showing off the tight gameplay controls.
Yeah. There's no flaws in this game. Whoops. That one was my fault. Phew.
So I really like where I'm at. Like, I have just a couple second delay on the video that I'm watching for your playing. So when you say something, I get like a couple seconds and then I get to see it happen. And it's just great because I get really prepared. You know?
Yeah.
I'll hear you laugh and I'm just like, oh boy.
Just a short warning.
Have you ever collected all the animals in the levels?
I don't think so.
I never really knew like what the point of it was, other than just like, hey, check it out, we got animals.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they give you points.
I don't think so either. I think it's just the benefit of making your Chao better.
If you were to do a completionist run through, would you add collecting all the animals in the levels to it?
I don't know. That's a question for Gerard.
Yeah, that's true.
For me, like, personally, I feel like completionist criteria would just be, like, getting all the trophies or achievements.
Yeah.
But, like, and all A ranks for this game, I guess. Because, yeah, once you unlock the Green Hill Zone is basically when you've completed everything.
That's a good point.
But,
so that's all missions, all A ranks.
Yeah.
All that.
Man, there's the rank of our friendship again.
It's E for it's the best.
This is rated E for everybody game. I don't know why E for everybody is like the funniest thing to me.
Well, so I don't know if you remember this bit, but when we were younger, one of our favorite jokes of all time was rated Q for quail.
Oh yeah, no, I still say that.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I think about it all the time.
Q for quail. Burning Heart of Silver is reminding us that we have a bromance.
Best bromance.
Alright. Time for me to beat up the guy I voice.
This is the ultimate.
Doesn't fit.
Really good at cutting himself off.
Yeah. So, when we were younger, Vinny, I think you had an action replay.
I did.
And
still do, actually.
Oh, really? Is
Yeah.
it that same one?
Yep.
Wow, that lasted a long time. I had an action replay for the GameCube for like a small amount of time, but it fizzled out on me. But the best thing that it could do is you could go to this level without the boss fight, just this level, so infinite rings, and you could play as Eggman without the mech. So you just got
We
his,
just
really
sprint
skinny
forever. Yeah.
Legs. Yeah. Yeah, and the joke there, I think we might have recorded
Yeah.
video.
He was like, Shadow, you forgot your shoes.
So the joke was he is just behind this boss battle the whole time because Shadow forgot to bring his shoes to the boss fight.
Very, very kind of Eggman.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's really a good friend.
My favorite way to do this boss fight is to only homing attack them, because there's like little pieces of dialogue that no one really ever gets to hear unless you kill them in a homing attack.
Really?
Yeah, like, because every time you hit them, they say like a line, but you only hear them, because like if you beat them like the recommended way, you like speed past them so you don't get to hear it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's really, like, minuscule, but, like, you know, you just get, like, a couple extra little bits of, like, oh, you're the worst kind of stuff.
Yeah. Man, I mean, like, this whole game is all about, like, the little bits like that, though.
Yeah.
Just because I know it well enough, at least most of the levels that I know, like, you know, inside and out, to where I do things a very specific way because they feel satisfying.
Yeah. Well. Rip.
I'm happy that it happened right after you flung Shadow off the edge.
Yeah. Omo Chao, I know how to win. I just told my method.
Lyrical Miracle says, "Hey Vinny, want to hear the funniest game?" Well, what do we got?
Oh wait, what? Sorry, I missed that.
We got some funny trivia coming.
Oh yeah, okay, give it to me. I'm ready for the trivia.
I think it's on its way. We'll keep our eye on the chat.
The trivia was rated Q for quail.
Does that mean I can buy it? Like, am I old enough? Or...
That's the question, isn't it?
All right, here we go. Trivia time. Lyrical Miracle quotes from the Sonic Adventure 2 wiki app. The Dreamcast version of the game runs a disc check to make sure it is not run from a disc. If this check fails, Eggman will fall through the floor when he starts his section of cannons. That's awesome. I love that it happens at cannons like that. What a way, like, people get to go through most of the game.
Yeah.
And then they break it there.
That's horrifying. That'd be so scary.
I know. Just be like, no.
Well, I almost died as I won, so.
It's the only way to do it. That's an interesting tactic you had, like to homing attack him off the side and then go.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes they're like, hey. But every now and then you get a run where they just like don't block your homing attack at all.
Yeah.
Sonic, I did it.
Look at him on the ground.
He falls through it. Then it turns out that I'm playing a pirated Dreamcast disc.
He falls through the floor in the cutscene. It's like the last clip of Shadow falling to the earth, but Eggman laying down like...
Maria, this is what you wanted, right? This is the promise I made for you.
Oh man, I want the picture of Shadow
But with Eggman?
Yeah.
My favorite version of that picture is the one we took of you.
Oh yeah, to finish my series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
That show was what, like 8 years in the making.
Yeah.
Yeah, so refined.
Too bad no one will ever see it.
Yeah. my shame, I don't have visible.
Well, we did it.
All right.
I'm so proud of us.
All right, stop the clock on that. We got a speed run done. I think we're just shy of the world record.
I mean, I would probably be in like the top like couple thousand, right? Like I don't know, maybe that's too generous. Like the top, maybe I would be like 80,000th fastest run right now. Except now there's the last story.
Oh yeah, well, did you already do the dark story?
I did, yeah. We'll do the last story on a different stream.
Okay, all right.
It's getting late.
I'm tempted.
I know, right?
Tempted, but
it's not that long, but
well, it is if something bad happens at the BioLizard, then it's a long, long time.
Yeah, well, and I didn't get the rebreather for Knuckles, so.
Oh yeah, no, that would be rough. Also, it looks like Tony Samsel. Thank you so much for joining us, Tony.
Yeah, thank you for coming. I mean, we're probably just going to wrap it up here. I think it's too late for Jackbox. Plus, I think Sonic Song 182 is probably playing it over on their channel already. I think their late night stream started. But we'll let the credits play through. Because, I don't know, give these people their due. They made the fun game that brought us together.
Oh, yeah. I like seeing the screenshots they use, because some of them, I mean, it's like, yeah, okay, I get it. That was like a bit, but some of them, like in mid gameplay, it's just like, dude, is this a promotional picture? Like, wait, why'd we do this one?
It's really weird because they're all from the Dreamcast, so they look different.
That's right. That's right.
That Shadow one looks like super compressed. More so than the others for some reason.
I think it was because the meteors were like really high res there.
Yeah.
You know?
Miracle says, "Oh hey Vinny, congrats on 12K subs. At an earlier stream, I agreed to do a cover of Can You Feel the Sunshine as Barack Obama at 12.1K, so get ready for that."
Coming in hot.
You mean, Can You Feel the Sunshine? Nick 90s fan says, 2001? Indeed. I also never forget when I made this, but for your series.
Sonic Adventure 2, last episode. Wishes are eternal.
We lived up to the stream title, Wishes Are Eternal.
They are.
But I think that's gonna wrap it up for us. I think we're done for the evening. So I'm gonna pull up the participants list here. Well, first I'm gonna close the game because it won't play the music in the background like I want it to. So I have to pull up my own music. Well, first let me quit the game properly so I don't screw up.
Can I give some words of closure while you're working on that?
Yes. Is it from Knuckles?
No. This one is actually from a great prophet from hundreds of years ago, from their piece Pumpkin Hill. Spooky up in here. It's crazy in here. We still gonna keep it going. I'm Knuckles. Nobody scares me. Whoever want it, bring it. I don't care. We could do this. Then come step up to the plate and meet your match. It ain't no thing.
Wow.
Yeah, powerful stuff.
Truly, I don't think I'll ever hear anything quite as moving as that. But maybe that could be read at my funeral.
Yeah.
I think that would be really special.
Yeah, really kind of sums up the whole existence thing, you know?
I think so. Well, Bailey Maloney, Blue Blur of 2020, Dunn West, Bowser Prince, Brendan Tiska, Burning Heart of Silver, Kyoko Murdoch, Kimberly, Lindsay, and Jake Kangaroo Mouse. I always want to say Moose. I don't know why. I like a moose. Lyrical Miracle 9608, Matt Brabham, Nick 90s / everything fan, Rainboom Blitz, Shadowstar 13, Supersonic Girl 1, the original John, and Tony Sampsel. Thank you so much for watching, and a very special thanks to Gabriel L, Shadowstar 13, Kennedy KJK 2016, Matt Brabham, and especially Dustin the Wind for the donations tonight. Really appreciate you. The Vinolians help keep the show going, and I really appreciate that. But thank you all so much for watching. I had a really great time tonight, and thank you for joining, Garrett.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, anytime you want to get in on one of these, just let me know.
Oh yeah, these are a great time. Love hanging out with everybody. We're so awesome. Love the participation. I hope to come and join for.
Excellent. We do these every Friday, normally at 7 p.m. Pacific time, but for the time being, we're starting them earlier, around 5 or 5:30, just because I've got time and our current climate to do that. So I hope you'll join us then. In the meantime, I'm probably going to be streaming Wednesdays as well at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So you can join us there. We're going to be playing through Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. And yeah, thank you so much for joining, everybody. I hope you have a great night. I'ma love you. I'ma miss you.
Have a good night, everybody.